22, low ball was under, Johan Katzberg spins 21, handicap comes out right at the start, and he's being collected by 34. That's very nice, so we've got On behalf of Stockcar Magazine Video, we welcome you to the 1997 Long Track World Final. About 25 cars will battle it out on the track for the championship. On pole position we've got number 10 Piet Keizer, who's never won the title before, and next to him will be starting 217 Ron Kroonder, the defending champion. If he wins today he will become the record holder, having won the title then 6 times. We've got a strong challenge from the UK, with Frankie Wayman Jr. starting on row 3. All in all, it will be a fantastic race. Many cars, a lot of action, and we wish you a lot of pleasure watching this tape. Okay, sitting next to me is the hot favourite from the UK, 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. Well, Frank, at the beginning of the season we were talking about it. You've won the New Zealand Championship. You could become the first driver who wins all 3 titles this year. And this is the second hurdle you've got to take. So what do you think?
Yeah, like you say, it would be nice to win, you know, the other 2 with the New Zealand Championship, obviously. With the car supplied by Mick Ogden Diesels, you know, I could have a good chance. We came practicing in July and we're quite happy with the car, so, you know, it's very much on the pace. I see a couple of Dutch drivers have done some more alterations for today, but we'll give it as best shot, see what we do.
What do you think will be the biggest problem for you? Is it going to be the tyres, or is it going to be the people in front of you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be tyres. It's a long race. I don't know how quick they're going to be. I'll just decide it first few laps, sort of how quick they're going to go. You can tell if they're going to blister the tyres. If they're going to blister the tyres, just let them go and do it. And like, we should be able to catch them later on if I keep my tyres right. So we'll just play it by ear, see what happens as we go along.
You're starting on the inside. Is that a favoured position instead of the outside?
I don't think it really matters over here, because you know, you're all going at the start. You're all going quick, and like nobody really gets stuck in so much on the first bend, because you're actually going quick as you set off. Like, so it wouldn't bother me either way really. But you know, obviously I'm on the inside, I'm on the line, so I'll be going.
Okay. So after this World Final, we got the Bradford one coming up next month. Yeah. We've got a good starting position in that one as well.
Yeah, we're very pleased with semi-final. I didn't want to win it. Well, if I can get second and get on, I know I got inside as well, which I was lucky because they just tossed the coin and, you know, I ended up on inside, so I'm very pleased with that. So just need to sort the new car out for around there and should be all right.
Okay, best of luck, Frank.
Thank you.
We'll see how it goes.
Yep, see you later on.
Thank you.
Cheers.
To the Formula 1 World Final, we've got a large influx of UK starts supporting the Formula 2 event. One of the drivers will be 205 Glenn Asbury, who's brought his brand new M-Tech car with him. The car was debuted not that long ago, and this is going to be Glenn's second visit to Baarlo. He came over for last year's World Final as well, and he showed some good form in the last race. Perhaps in this car he will really mix it with the best of Holland and go for a win. Okay, with me is one of the top contenders for the world title crown from Holland, en dat is nummer 77 Smokey Chris Bimmel. Chris, je hebt dit jaar nog heel weinig geluk gehad op de lange baan. Veel motorproblemen. Toch de laatste keer ging het niet slecht. Nou heb je alles voor elkaar en wat denk je ervan?
Nou, ik weet het niet, we gaan het proberen. We willen weer heel naar huis vandaag.
Met welke wagen ga je de WK rijden?
Met deze auto, de lange baan auto.
Even vertalen. Chris has had a lot of problems with his engine on the long track this year. The main aim for him is to bring the car home in one piece. And he's going to race the long track car, which was stood next to this completely silver one. Je staat op de tweede rij. Je hebt nog niet vaak zo ver voor gestaan.
Nee.
Heb je een speciale tactiek als de race gaat beginnen?
Nee hoor, ik doe gewoon mijn best en meer kan ik niet doen.
There's going to be no special tactics on the first bend. Chris will start from row 2, but as he just says, he's just taking it as it comes and do the best he can. Nou, dat is het dan, hè?
Okay.
Veel succes.
Ja, bedankt.
Okay. Okay, next to me is a Formula 2 driver who desperately wants to be interviewed, or so he said last Friday in the long bar. But it's one of the veterans of Formula 2 racing, 782 Stuart Rolfe. So how many times have you been in Holland at Baarlo with Stuart?
Quite a few times really, yeah, quite a few.
And what's the special attraction? Because you don't really do a lot of meetings in the UK, but you seem to be racing more over here.
I don't know, I think it must just be the beer. just a trip I suppose.
Still, the last time you raced here you did quite well. I think you got a 4th in one of the heats. So on the track you seem to be improving.
I don't know, just keep it down and see what happens really.
Have you made any alterations to the car compared to what you're racing in the UK?
None.
Whatsoever?
None.
So what are your expectations for today?
Get as many as possible really, yeah, just have a go.
Are you going to stack a few up then?
Hopefully, yeah. Especially Scott Cooper.
So how do you feel about the news that this track's going to go at the end of next year?
On the hangover wise, thank God, but for the racing wise, that's a bit of a shame really. A bit of a shame. Yeah.
Okay. So will you still be coming to Holland even if this place is gone?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a new track in Amsterdam, so I hear. Sounds like a nice place to be. Should be, if not Lillestad. Keep going there I suppose for the Dutch Open, but that's about it.
Wish you all the best today.
Thank you very much. Cheers mate.
in Nauta. Ja, die lag nog een maand geleden. Daar aan de rechterzijde in die bocht lag hij op zijn kop. Hij had de nodige piek en ook vast laten maken. We hadden nog een tijd van 24,3 voor en we krijgen direct even door wie we dus gaan. Hier boven, Horst aan mijn linkerzijde. En de man van het scorebord. En we kijken even naar rechts en vragen even hoe 20-8. Wat is een halve seconde van de 400 meters. En het kan uiteindelijk de winst betekenen. 200 te gaan in deze opwarming om nummer 5. komt hier voorbij. Ja, en ik denk niet dat Berry onze Engelsman en 240 en dan moet 240 even in de remmen. Dat kost natuurlijk de nodige puntjes, de nodige secondes. Verbonden. 22-8. Ja, dat is een hele snelle tijd natuurlijk. Hier neergezet door de vijfvoudig wereldkampioen Ron Kroonder. 22-8. Ja, Horst, je hebt er nog een keer erop staan. Het is 25 seconden voor Henk-Jan Ronens, maar je moet remmen. En dat kost hem natuurlijk een nodige seconde. 25 seconden voor Henk-Jan Ronens. Maar wat een tijd natuurlijk voor Ron Kroonder, de nummer 217. Op dit moment aan de leiding. Maar wat zal er straks zijn in die grote wedstrijd, de vierde wedstrijd van deze middag. Het wereldkampioenschap lange baan van het Euroasecircuit in Baarlo. Hier komt hij voorbij, rustig rondrijden. Die heeft de tijd neergezet.
And indeed we should be taking another look at this amongst others in car number 22. There's also a good representation of Formula 2 cars from England here this afternoon, so who knows, we might one way or another get a victory and get something to shout about. So as you can see, the cars once again banging around there. Looks very much like Barry Barnacopa, whom we know very well in the UK. He made quite an impression in July at the European Championships, and he's moving around there very, very quickly. Times are being taken, carefully noted.
Ja, 3 Fahrzeuge auf der Bahn an der Spitze. Michael Schmidt, meine Damen und Herren, der blaue Wagen. Aber dahinter die Startnummer 22, der Niederländer. Und ich weiß nicht, wie er dort zurechtkommen wird mit seinem Fahrzeug. Sie sehen unterschiedliche Fahrzeuge, mal lange Fahrzeuge, dann wieder kurze Fahrzeuge. Aber das Maßgebende ist die Abstimmung über das Getriebe, über die Übersetzung und natürlich auch die Differentialsperre. Und wer das nicht richtig abgestimmt hat für diese lange Bahn, meine Damen und Herren, der hat das Nachsehen. Denn die Fahrzeuge werden immer wieder von langen Bahnen umgerüstet auf kurze Bahn. Und da muss man schon ein Köpfchen haben, um es zu wissen. Jetzt schalte ich mal wieder zu meinem Kollegen Karl. Wir begrüßen auch das Ganze hier oben. Herzlich willkommen, Karl.
Here for another session and see what sort of time he clocks on his second run around here prior to the meeting proper.
Mal sehen, ob die Kaiser etwas Besseres auf die Beine bringen als eben in der Zeitmessung. Warten wir es ab in der zweiten Runde. Die Kaiser? Okay, dann nehme ich die 515. Also in der nächsten Runde erstmal eine Warmlaufrunde laufen lassen und dann werden wir noch einmal die Zeit messen. Elektronisch die Kaiser und manuell von mir aus hier oben für den Engländer für die Startnummer 515. Diese Runde nicht, aber die nächste Runde gemessen, Karl. Ja, we hebben nu in de baan 500, Frankie Wayman. Samen met die kijken en of die een andere wagen bij heeft. Ja, ik zie dat van de remmen dus. Hij remde gewoon te hard en dat is... ja, dan ga je voor de bocht, ga je op de remmen staan en is die wagen niet te houden. Ook Martin Vroeg had daar de nodige problemen mee. Voor Martin is het natuurlijk nog een stukje moeilijker, want ja, die heeft maar weinig wedstrijden gereden dit jaar. Niet op de lange baan. Ah, we kennen Martin. Martin die gaat natuurlijk met zijn volle energie gaat hij er vanmiddag tegenaan. Hier voor onze Engelsman, 515. En dan kijken we even op zijn ticketje. Ja, hele mooie. Ik denk dat we aan staan 23, 22, 23. Dus Frank 24 voor Piet Keizer. Ja, en Piet die kruipt toch steeds sneller en sneller, want hij is begonnen met 24-6. En daarna 23-8 en nu is het 4 voor Piet Keizer. Dat luister even. Ja. Dat is het time voor Frank Wayman. En Piet probeert nog even gas te geven. Maar de wedstrijd is natuurlijk nee, nog niet stilgelegd, want er is nog steeds geen vlag uitgegaan. Dus ze mogen nog een rondje rijden en dan kan er natuurlijk nog
Ja, even het gas erop gedrukt worden, even proberen, kan ik dit, kan ik dat? En ja, kijk, tussen elkaar van, kijk jongens, ik ben er ook, hè. Allebei gaat er natuurlijk voor Frankie Weeman en voor Piet Keizer. Even laten zien dat ze er zijn en kijken wie de snelste is. Good for you. So Frankie got a pretty good time actually on this occasion, knocked a few vital seconds off his previous outing, so still looking good. Just wanted to ask that if he's got a problem, but obviously he hadn't put his foot hard down again and away he went. So it's going to be Junior Wayman, I think, that we're going to be really cheering on in the big one this afternoon.
Starting off with the presentations, the first driver is 393 Michael Smith from Hartlepool, one of the 5 UK drivers present for this year's World Final. Then we've got 21 Mark Gilbank from Brunsworth in South Yorkshire. Mark's now a regular racer at the Acorn organisation, racing at St Martin every month. Now we've got the Fairtje for the Dutch, and that's number 8, Martin Verhoef. Always a good performer around the Baarlo long track. And then we got 240 Henk-Jan Ronings. He's been having mixed success on the long track, but went alright 3 weeks ago, the final practice session. And then we've got the pole setter for today, number 10, and that's Piet Keizer from Helmond. Well known for his attempts to win this world final. He's never won it, but is this going to be the year for him? People have got Ron Kroner, the man who's going to go for his 6th world title, and he really was flying 3 weeks ago, winning all 3 races. Then we've got 77 Chris Bimmel, and after that number 7 Shag van Diepen, who's missed most of the season, experienced engine trouble in May, and this is his comeback meeting. Well, the next driver passing our cameras is 55, Bert Schaap Senior, in the former Piet Verdoo car. And then it's Berry Paardenkoper, number 25, who made such an impression last year. Then we've got 99 Johan Kosberg, who won the Grand National at Northampton a couple of weeks ago. And then it's number 30, Michael Story from the UK. He's been over quite a few times already this year. Raced twice at Ghent. Next one is number 9, Gorny de Bruin. New driver to the Dutch racing scene, and now we've got 21, Henny Kuppens. And it's 46, Marcel Janssen, racing the former Peter Folding car. And he's showed a lot of promise in Holland this year, especially at Lelystad. Now we've got his father-in-law, number 17, that's Ernst Jenninger, normally racing in the north of Holland on the dirt tracks, but has made the effort to support the long track today. And now we got 3 drivers from Friesland who will be taking part in this year's long track world final. And the first element is number 34, Benny Nota, who rolled it spectacularly only 3 weeks ago on turn 1. Now we've got 22, Lau Wobbers, who will be a main challenger for the title. And now we've got 228, Joop van der Werf, who will also be starting well up the field.
Dan krijgen we Lau Wobbers uit Warga. De kleine Lau. Lau, dat is de aanvoerder. Heel veel succes toegewenst.
Next is the 71, Henk Albers, who returned to racing only a couple of weeks ago at Lelystad. Then we got 97, Mary Harrison, who did so well last year on the long track. And then we got 515, Frankie Wayman Jr. in the Mick Ogden owned car. The last driver to pass our cameras is number 28, and that's a new driver. He comes from Brecht and his name is Hans Ubelgunner, and he's driving a car that was formerly used by Jos Adriaans. Okay, we're on the starting grid, and outside row 1 is Ron Kroene, 217. Nou Ron, 3 weken terug kom je hier van vakantie. Je neemt die stockcar mee en je wint direct 3 keer achter elkaar met een flinke voorsprong. Hoe voelt dat je vlak voor de WK in zo'n topvorm bent?
Ja, ik heb natuurlijk wel een goed gevoel over, maar ja, je moet toch de race altijd afwachten. Ja, je weet wie erachter is staan, dus er kan van alles gebeuren. Dus ja, we zullen wel zien wat het wordt. Ja, de auto doet het goed, dus.
3 weeks ago there was the final long tracks practice session, and Ron won all 3 races very convincingly. However, this race he says is going to be slightly different. It's a race in his own. He knows who's starting behind him and he hopes to do well. Dat je aan de buitenkant staat, vind je dat erg of had je liever binnenin gestaan?
Ja, natuurlijk sta je liever binnen, want ben je het eerste bij de bocht. Dus nou zal het wel even spannend worden hoe de eerste ronde zal verlopen. Dus ja, voor de mensen misschien wel mooi.
He would have preferred to have started on the pole position as he would have been able to enter the first band first. But he reckons that his outside starting position might make the race a bit more interesting for the fans. Denk je dat de banden een groot probleem gaan worden of toch wat er achter je gaat staan?
Ja, dat zal de eerste paar ronden zal het uitwijzen als het dan een beetje goed verloopt. En ik zou vooraan kunnen komen en je zou het een beetje gemakkelijk kunnen doen, zal het wel lukken. Maar als je moet gaan trappen, dan zal het een moeilijk verhaal worden.
He hopes to get a clean start, get away in the first couple of laps to save his tyres towards the end. But if that's not the case, if he has to fight for his position, then it's going to be a very difficult race. Zit het in je gedachten dat je nou vandaag recordhouder hier kan worden wat betreft het aantal WK-overwinningen?
Ja, het zit in je gedachten, maar ja, de vlag zal het bewijs leveren.
The final question I asked one is it on your mind that you could become the record holder in regard to a number of long track world final victories? He's won 5. The same number Rain Richards has won, and he can become the first one to win 6. And of course.
Alle aufstehen, nicht sitzen bleiben. Wir beginnen mit der Weltmeisterschaft 1997, Stockcar Formel 1. Und dazu Musik von Radio Jeden. NACO,
underway for the 20th staging of the long track walk final. On pole position we've got number 10 Piet Keizer, next to him the defending champion 217 Ron Kroner, and it's 22 Lau Wobbers and 77 Chris Bimmel. Then we've got the first of the English 515 Frankie Wayman Jr., who produced an excellent time in this morning's practice session. Next to him 97 Mary Harrison. The field moves in two turns. 3. Now it's 4. And away they go. As Piet Keizer gets the jump at the start. With Frankie Wayman Jr. away going past Lau Wobbers. And the whole field gets away clean with Piet Keizer in the lead from 217 Ron Kroner, and then it's 515 Junior Wayman and 22 Lau Wobbers. Lau Wobbers tries to put Wayman out, but he misses and loses time. Wayman went a bit wide as well, so it's 10 and 2 and 7 away. Followed by 515 Junior Wayman, and Kroner's forced Keizer wide then moves through on the inside. So after one lap it's 10 in the lead, and he's going to give, and he's going to put Kroner away. He's put Kroner away, and it's number 10 Piet Keizer in the lead. So he has put the defending champion away. We get the reds are out. Red flags have come out, and that was a big trash. Courtesy of number 10 Piet Keizer on leader, 217 Ron Kroner. Obviously requiring attention. He went in very hard on the pit bend there.
Die Startnummer 10, Piet Keizer, der Weltmeister auf Platz 2, der Engländer auf Platz 3. De wereldkampioen maakt, kijk eens Piet Keizer, hij heeft het niet gewonnen. Hij komt op het aanval, hij heeft problemen daar. Verder te loszammen, daar aan de onderzijde, kijk eens. De wereldkampioen is even opzij gezet, ja we zaten even rechts kijken, maar links zakken door het. Ron Kroner in de vangers, Piet Keizer aan de lijn. Piet Keizer tegen de lijn, voor de Stef zei het al, een hele goede tik kreeg je dan mee. Het was erbij een beetje te verwachten. Deb, geef even woord aan jou.
Well, a little bit of action as you can see right on the top job, but there was even more action on that bottom bend when Piet Keizer there just put that bump in and away went Mr. Kroner, as you can see down there on that bottom turn. The reds go out as a result of the problems there, and a complete restart over the full distance. So no doubt as soon as the situation has been resolved, those two cars move, we'll get everything underway just as quickly as we can. It looks as if there's going to be some hard work on the Kroner car. He went in hard there. Piet Keizer using the bumper, which of course is what Formula 1 stock car racing is all about, and I think we're going to see a flurry of activity down there to try and get that car ready, and they've got to work very hard to do so. Red flags and a complete restart.
En we krijgen dan een herstart en dan zal we toch een nieuwe als iedereen al mee mogen rijden en er mee gaan rijden, want er zijn natuurlijk de nodige uitvallers. Ja, überall Aufregung bei der 217, bei der Piet Keizer steigt jetzt aus seinem Wagen. Ja, kijk eens, applaus, überall der Piet Keizer. Ja, Piet krijgt überall Applaus. Ist noch kein Wereldkampioen. Ja, sollte es auch einmal schaffen, meine Damen und Herren. Jahre fährt mit, aber hat zum zweiten gebracht, zum dritten gebracht. Aber es kann auch sein, dass diesmal Weltmeister schon wird.
Maar van tevoren is al duidelijk met de mensen over gesproken. En er is gewoon overeengekomen dat er niet
Voor de monteurs vooral voor Ron Kroner, want die hebben er hard aan gewerkt. Ja, aber Karl, hier links das Publikum mit Buhrufen. Hier, da sind die ganz harten Feldhöhlen. Die sind knochenharte Jungs. Die stehen auf Piet Keizer. Ja, natuurlijk de monteurs van Piet Keizer die wagen ook weer optimaal in orde krijgen. Dan krijgen we weer gewoon een prachtige wedstrijd. Het is natuurlijk de vraag of Ron Kroner zijn wagen dus
achte mal, wenn Ron Kroner jetzt vorbeikommt, was hier vorne los ist, achte mal darauf. Wenn er jetzt hier vorbeikommt, was das Publikum hier links hochgehen lässt. Nein. Nein. Da scheint noch ein kleines Problem zu sein für Ron.
So we hopefully we got one cleaning in the way, but there's still obviously a problem with that car, and down here we've got a problem with the petrol tank, I believe, down there. Yep, that's confirmed. Straight away, as far as Bekijk is concerned, a leak in the tank, and that is being attended to, we hope, as quickly as possible. So it's all happening here this afternoon at Baarlo. A couple of guys who look remarkably cool. Julie Wayman down there just climbed back in his car. He was just having a little natter with Murray Harrison down there as if they hadn't got a care in the world. So still working on that 217 on Combi car, and it looks as if the problem has been solved as far as Bekijk is concerned. So all in all, again, that recipe for some rather exciting racing could still be very much on the cards. Chris Bim, of course, in car number 77, hasn't got a problem, and he must fancy his chances, particularly if Ron Connor's motor is not on song. Let's see what happens.
Natuurlijk, ronde gaat van start, dus die zal er in ieder geval bij zijn. En laten we ook hopen voor Piet Keizer dat hij toch van start kan gaan, want het ging eigenlijk erg leuk in de eerste ronde. Natuurlijk heeft zijn supporters en al zijn supporters. Iedere coureur heeft hier zijn eigen supporters ook, want ook vele supporters van Low Wobbers hier uit het verre noorden erbij.
Ja, und da kommt Ron Kroner reingefahren. Mal hören, was hier los ist.
Ja, het is de moment is veel applaus en veel goed. Maar zo ziet het uit. We gaan weer van start. Weer over 20 ronden. We gaan gewoon opnieuw beginnen met dezelfde startopstelling. Zoals we ook denk ik een kwartiertje geleden begonnen was. Dat Piet Keizer aan de binnen zijn deze strafrij met Ron Kroner. Allebei met, ik denk toch een nodige technische problemen. En laten we duimen dat zij... jongens, kom even erachter zodat we snel door kunnen gaan. Even stukje muziek juist.
Ladies and gentlemen, NACO stockcar races. Stockcar races.
Means
Even wachten.
Okay.
which means that Ron Kroner, after length repairs, has taken his place alongside Piet Keizer on row 1. Three drivers will not be taking part in the restart, those being 71 Henk Albers, 393 Michael Smith and number 94 Wilfred van Leeuwen. So with a depleted field we get underway for the long track world final. There we go, Keizer gets the jump and Kroner's force by. So it's 22 low wobbles in second now. Frankie Wayman Jr. on the inside as they go into turn 1. And Keizer still in the lead, followed by 22 low wobbles, 5.5 Junior Wayman, then it's 217 Ron Kroner. Wayman looking for a gap on the inside of 22 low wobbles. As the field's already starting to spread out, Kroner seems to lose touch with the three drivers in front of him. Chris Bimmel had a poor start first down the C drop, and Wayman gets it slightly wrong coming out of turn 2. As yet number 10, Piet Keizer cannot open up a gap. Wayman is struggling on his tyres. Benny Notek close to Pentlard on turn 3. He's spun out and stalled in the middle of the track. But at the moment it's 10 from 22. Then it's 5.5 Frankie Wayman Jr. And behind Frankie it's 217 Ron Kroner and 77 Chris Bimmel. That's the top 5 in this year's long track world final. There, Rick Paardenkoper has gone in hard on turn number 3. And Barney de Bruin is the first casualty, going off with a flat tyre. But up front we've still got Keizer in the lead. from Wobbers. Junior Wayman, one corner and first double. Pevskap also retires onto the infield with a fairly smoking car. His race is run. And up front it's still Kaiser with a slight lead over 22 Low Wobbers. Is this going to be a tactical race in which the drivers will save their tyres? It's a long distance, 20 laps. As they pass the first back markers there, they've gone past Ernst Jeniger, Michael Story, and also Benny Nota, who's spun out earlier. Behind Bemmel in a lonely sixth is Henk Jan Ronis. Then we've got Joop van der Leeuwen in seventh, and Jacques van Diepen in eighth. But up front it's still the same three who are leading this race. Kaiser closely followed by 22 Low Wobbers, and not far behind him is 5.5 Junior Wayman. The gaps between the cars will stay the same. Now coming back into the back straight at Speed Kaiser, and seems that 22 Low Wobbers is just closing in slightly. Wayman also still in contention in the Mick Ogden car. And it's remarkable to see how Frank's keeping up with the Dutch drivers. He couldn't challenge for the World Final title last year, going out early, but he's right up with the top two here. And Kroonder seems to be dropping down now just a bit. So it's going to be a hard duel between Kaiser, Wobbers and Wayman. Into turns 3 and 4 again Kaiser, with Wobbers now firstly on his bumper. Kaiser just getting it slightly wrong there, coming out of turn 4 down the home straight. And is he under pressure from 22? And yes, he is. 22 is right up Kaiser's steel now, and are we going to see a big lunge going into turn 3? No, we're not, but Wayman has taken advantage of that. He's closing right in as Michael Story is going onto the infield with a suspected engine problem. And the bumper's gone in on turn 1, and Wayman's taken advantage of that, moves through on the inside into second. And it's Kaiser now from Wayman and Low Wobbers. But Kaiser's right rear tyre is going off. His smoking extra is barely coming out of the turns. And remember, this is a 20 lap race. Is that tyre going to hold until the end of the race? We'll see. As Kaiser, yes, he's smoking. Is Wayman going to take advantage of that? Junior Wayman has won the New Zealand Championship in generally. Oh, and Wobbers is trying to spin out 515. There's a good battle going on between them, and it allows Kaiser to race away. But we're now getting some back markers which might make things interesting again. Kaiser and Kroonder's going right there. Kaiser still not certain of the win. And Wayman's closing in on the bends, whereas Kaiser seems to pull away on this race. We move down the back straight, and it's Kaiser coming up behind Johan Korsberg. Wayman again under pressure from Wobbers, and Kaiser's got wide in this low. Wobbers has moved through on the inside. Kaiser's got a run there, and it's now and Kaiser seems to put the bumper in Wayman. What's going to happen? I think Kaiser's had his best this race. His tyres seem to go off, and it's now 22 Low Wobbers from 5.5. Frankie Wayman Jr. Kaiser has problems with his tyres. And we only got a few more laps to run. It's 22 low wobbers from 5-1-5 Frankie Wayman Jr. And he's never won a race, world final or any major championship before, so this would be a supreme effort from 22 low wobbers if he would make it to the finish and win this race. He went a bit wide there on turn 1. He's behind Marcel Janssen now. Wayman is also going slightly wide there. And Pete Kaiser, he's got well out of the race after going so well. He's out and is now having his engine cool down, so he is of course having obvious problems with 2 laps to go. We've got Lowell in the race from Junior Wayman, 5.5, then it's 217 Ron Kroner, and we only got 1 lap to go for 22 Low Wallace. And is he going to be the man who's going to win the 1997 Long Track World Championship? It certainly looks that way as he moves onto the back straight. Mary Harrison in front of him, but yes, it's going to be Low Wallace who's going to win this race. The first major championship for Low Wallace from WK and Friesland. 22 Low Wallace, the new Long Track World Champion from 5.5. Junior Wayman, 217 Ron Kroner in 3rd. In 4th it's going to be Henk-Jan Roners, his best ever finish. In 5th it's going to be Johan Karlsberg. In 6th it's going to be Billy Paardekop. In 7th will probably Jacques van Dippen, but as for that, for the rest we'll see the confirmed results from the lap scorers.
Auf Platz 4, nur bei der Einladung. Und wir warten winnaar. Thank you very much. I'm sure all the Biscuit fans are very pleased about that. Come on, Biscuit fans, let's see. Okay, the second position, also of course well known in the UK. You couldn't forget him. Ladies and gentlemen, 515, Junior Wayman. Lovely trophy. I think we have another one here as well for you from the UK, best placed UK men in the Wayman. There's the trophy being presented. How are you going to spend time in the a hard race, Junior. Yeah, had a few problems with back tyres on the Olympic guys. Lou must have kept us a bit better and we were standing in there hoping they were going to stop up in the ditch. So very pleased with second. Congratulations to Lou, it was a brilliant race. Absolutely superb. Wonderful, thank you Frankie. Frankie, congratulations for me. Okay, Ron Kroner, congratulations. Ja, dat vertelt natuurlijk al van een harde race, maar ik denk zeker, ja, natuurlijk dan weer. Geef hier en daar het applaus hier. Ron Kroner! Ron, natuurlijk, derde plaats. Even de felicitaties, even de troostende kusjes van Kitty natuurlijk. Hij had alles op alles gezet, het ging erg goed. Krijgt er een tik mee, goed in de vangrace. De jongens hebben hard aan gewerkt en jij bent belangrijk. Ik zag dat ze echt hard gewerkt hebben, maar je was niet optimaal. De spoorstand was helemaal krom, veel uitspoor, daar stuurt hij niet meer dus. En dan gaat het niet meer weg. Maar ja, we zijn toch nog derde, dus teleurgesteld denk ik wel hè, want het ging, je was er klaar voor hè.
Ja, dat ben je altijd. Maar ja,
Je mag het gewoon zeggen, maar ik bedoel, het is een wedstrijd om te rijden, dus we zijn alle mensen van elkaar. Het is jammer.
volgende keer beter.
Hadden we het hopelijk. Dat is sponsors.
Allemaal materiaal op Bekijk, reisconferentie in Hengelo, vader en Bob van Leeuwen, die pas kort overleden is. Dus,
Afgelopen vrijdag is hij overleden, hè. Op jonge leeftijd, Bob van Leeuwen. Hè. Zeer triest natuurlijk. Hij had er graag bij geweest, maar dat lukte toch niet meer, was hij ergens ziek. Hè.
Ik denk net eens maar leren.
ja!
Wonderful, thank you Frankie.
Niet al afgesproken, dus is duur en heeft ze gewonnen. Met als resultaat hier, die prachtige beker die helemaal met het vlieg aan beneden.
Machen Sie nicht mit Applaus, meine Damen und Herren.
Und der zweite, die Startnummer 650, aus England.
World final straight
Und der
away.
dritte ist der abgetretene Weltmeister Ron Kroner.
And it's also the
Auch für
first
diese
world
beiden
champion
Applaus, meine Damen und
from
Herren.
Friesland.
Ja,
Then behind
dann
we've got
Ron Kroner und der Mann aus England, Ron Kroner.
who came second and third respectively.
Der Start ist frei für die Weltmeisterschaft 1997. Ron Kroner auf Platz 2, Bekijk auf Platz 1. Kurve hinein. Oh, da wird es ganz eng wird es da. Bekijk
327, Anthony Davis, who gets the jump at the start, and he moves into the back straight in lead position. The field gets away cleanly as they move into turn 3. 327 in the lead from number 8, 5 from 7, and 327 goes slightly wide there and loses to late in number 8, and that's a local man from Baarlo, Theo van Leer. And number 1, Peter Skills, he's at the back side, he's gone wide. At the back, the English drivers, 55, Stuart Finnegan, they're having problems as Theo van Leer moves into turn 4 now as the leader, number 513. Royce Slocum, the Welsh champion, he spins out 67. Simon McNabb tangles with number 15. Gal Beatles at the end of the short section between turn 3 and 4. The first retiree is Stuart Walden, 782, as number 8, Theo van Leer increases the lead over 327, Anthony Davis. Willie Peters has had a superb start, he's already in 4th, with John Micker in 6th and Toon Skids in 7th. Jeff Coleman's under pressure in 25, Hank Peters has to move down the home straight in 25, puts the bumper in there, can't get through. As we've still got number 8 in the lead, followed by 327, 57, 24, 64, and Toon Skids gone past number 4, John Mickle. The number 30 pilot slightly injured after stepping on a ball whilst working out earlier in the week. So he's in slight discomfort behind the wheel of his superb looking ACD car. 327 feels the pressure from 24, Billy Peters as he moves through. Glenn Asbury is retired onto the infield, as has superstar 25, Hank Peters. So it's still number 8, Theo van Leer from Baarlo in the lead, followed by 24. Willie Peters and 327, Anthony Davis, he keeps his place very well. The lower grader from Cheltenham still in 3rd place. As number 30, Toon Skids now puts the bumper in and moves past 327. But up front is still number 8 in the lead from 24, then it's 30, 64, 57, and number 4, John Mickle, he's moving well up the field. 327, Anthony Davis, he's retired. He's moved into the centre green whilst lying in 4th spot. So we've got number 8, Theo van Leer in the lead from 24, Willie Peters, and he's closing that gap all the time. We're almost halfway now with number 8 in the lead, and 44 spins out number 3 on turn 3 there. As we start to get into heavy traffic, and the 24 who's now leading this race, but Theo van Leer, and it puts him into the 5.3 car on the home straight. Nice bit of racing from 24, Willie Peters, as he takes the lead, and he's now got a reasonable margin over number 30, Toon Skids, he's in 2nd. Then we've got 64, Nico Groot, on one of his rare visits to Baarlo. Now we got number 4, John Mickle, and also in the top 5, number 67, Jos Overkroot from Belgium. But it's still 24 from number 30, and that's a big gap to the 3rd place driver, and that's 64, Nico Groot, and that's number 4, John Mickle. And that's the top 4 for you in this first heat for the corner 2 stock cars. Jeff Coleman, he's the fence on the home straight, he's slowly moving around and he's going to retire soon. But up front it's still 24 in the lead, he puts the bumper in down, 186 Graham Dunford. And moves through. Stuart Finnegan does likewise, challenges the 186 car down turn 1 and 2. And it looks like number 30, Toon Skids, closing in on 24, Willie Peters. So we're going to have a ding dong.
Still has a comfortable lead. The second car number 30 closing up, doing his best to narrow the distance between 1st and 2nd place. Ja, Willem Peters hier in seiner Spitze, aber dahinter die 30 auf Platz 2. Dann kommt die Startnummer 64, dahinter die 4. Dann die Startnummer 67. An der Spitze die Startnummer 24, meine Damen und Herren. Ich denke mal,
er gewinnt sein Rennen, denn da kommt er schon, dahinter die Startnummer 30 auf Platz 2. Auf Platz 3, da haben wir die Startnummer 64. 64 und die 4. So, jetzt wird etwas ruhiger, meine Damen und Herren. Die Reihenfolge für Sie noch einmal. Die Startnummer 24 hat das Rennen gewonnen. Zweiter, die Startnummer 30. Dritter, die Startnummer 64. Auf Platz 4 kam die Startnummer 4 und dahinter die Startnummer 67. So war der Einlauf hier in der Stockcar Formel 2. So,
Je ligt, ja, Piet en Ron liggen voorop en je zit met Weeman lekker erachteraan en dan, ja, dan gaat Ron in één keer vangeren. Wat gaat er dan door je heen?
Ja, ik zag het gebeuren. Ik zag dat Piet Ron een tikje gaf en die ging een vangrail in. En dan had ik al gedacht dat het een herstart werd. En een bocht verderop, toen stonden er ook een stuk of 3 auto's stil geloof ik. En toen werd rood gegeven. Vond ik wel jammer ergens. Maar...
Toch wel, kwam het je niet goed uit dat Ron eigenlijk al een beetje weg was met problemen? Dat jij alleen Weeman en Piet had om je zorgen om te maken?
Ja, dat is natuurlijk altijd makkelijker. Hè? Ron is ja, altijd de kans hebben natuurlijk. En een van de snelste. En ja, als die uitvalt, dan is weer een grote concurrent minder.
Dan kom je dus met die herstart, dan heb je een hele goede start. Zit je op het rechte stuk eerst met naast Weeman. Ron ga je al snel voorbij, kom je achter Piet te zitten. En dan, ja, dat vond je volgens mij best wel lekker dat je hem met tempo liet maken en er fijn achteraan bleef rijden.
Ja, ik zat er heel dicht achter. Het gaatje was even groot en ja, ik ging mooi mee. En ik denk ik blijf er eerst de hele tijd goed achter. En dan in de eindfase kijken dat ik hem voorbij kan steken.
Dus je hebt toch eigenlijk wel aan de banden gedacht. 20 ronden is natuurlijk een lange race. Dat je probeert de banden te sparen voor het laatste beetje.
Ja, zeker. Dat was andere jaren ook al zo. Als je om je heen kijkt, dan is altijd rechtsachter is altijd verbrand. Dat zie je toch veel. En ja, je moet toch een bekeken race rijden om je banden te sparen.
Heb je je nog zorgen gemaakt om Weeman toen je voor Piet ging en Weeman binnendoor kwam?
Oh ja, hij is altijd link in met Weeman. Want ja, die gebruiken die voorbumper ietsje meer dan ons natuurlijk. En ja, hij kan het heel goed. En toen hij dichterbij kwam, ja, toen werd het toch wel een beetje link. Maar hij stak hem binnendoor en toen was hij voor me. Maar ik kon hem redelijk volgen. En ja, een paar ronden later kon ik hem weer voorbij steken. En Piet ook nog. En toen sloeg ik meteen een gaatje. Toen ging het goed.
En dan die laatste paar ronden, als je dus eigenlijk alleen rijdt, ja, je hebt toch een flink gat geslagen met Weeman. Gaat er dan al iets van door je heen van ik kan nou wereldkampioen geworden?
Ja, toen het bordje van 2 ronden te gaan uitging, dan begint het wel een beetje te jeuken natuurlijk. En toen dacht ik van nou moet ik het hoofd koel houden en in de baan blijven. En een foutje zo gemaakt natuurlijk.
En als je over de finish komt, een hele ontlading zeker?
Ja, dan denk je nergens meer bij na, dan is het gewoon één groot feest. Ja.
Zeker, jullie zijn een echte familieteam.
Ja.
Met je vader en je moeder en ja, je zussen reis je heel Nederland rond en je komt vaak genoeg in Engeland. Ja. Dus het is echt iets wat jullie allemaal samen hebben bereikt.
Ja, de hele familie staat erachter. Ze zijn er altijd mee. Tenminste mijn vader en moeder altijd. Mijn zusjes nu en dan. En ja, die vinden het ook prachtig mooi. En het is mooi dat ze me steunen. Anders had ik het nooit gehaald.
Toen je het begin van het seizoen die nieuwe wagen hebt gebouwd, had je ooit gedacht dat je met deze nieuwe wagen de WK kon winnen?
Nee, alleen maar gedroomd. Nooit gedacht.
Zelfs gisteren niet toen je hier het circuit binnenreed?
Ja, wel gedroomd natuurlijk. En ja, niet een druppel bier gehad, alleen maar cola. Om toch goed te presteren. En ja, het heeft wel geholpen denk ik.
Nou, ik vertel even wat we hebben verteld in het Engels. First question I asked Lau was about the first few laps until the restart. And he was quite happy to settle in behind Pete and Ron, and then when the big bumper went in, he was rather well sad that the restart happened. Then when they restarted it, he settled down behind Pete. He says, I wanted to save my tyres till the end to have a good shot at the title in the last couple of laps, and then of course Wayman and Pete went off on the tyres and they managed to open a gap and won the race. And he's never ever thought of winning the world title. He's of course dreamt of it when he built a new car, but this is a dream come true. Ja. Zijn er nog mensen die je speciaal wil bedanken nou je de wedstrijd hebt gewonnen?
Nou, op de eerste plaats mijn vader en mijn moeder natuurlijk, want die helpen me altijd. En op de tweede plek Joop Bels, maar die me altijd helpt met de motor. Elke winter het afstellen en het reviseren van de motor. En natuurlijk mijn sponsors allemaal.
Noem ze maar op.
Nou, dat is lastbedrijf machineonderhoud PDO, Javo in- en export van tweedehands meubelen, Piet Bijker autoschade in Bedaard, Rolfobus Racing Wheels, Café Voestrum en weet ik even niet, Café Wegrestaurant Jelle en Twizel en Dassan Heftrucks in Gordijk.
Lau, over 3 weken geloof ik zitten we in Gent. Ben je dan aanwezig met een gouden dak?
Dan is het dak gouden, dat weet ik zeker. Ja.
Okay, hartstikke bedankt en nogmaals proficiat. The next race, the roof will be gold, so the new world champion, that was Lau Wobbers. Leading this Jack Glass Memorial Trophy is number 9, Tony De Bruin. After that crash which took out Pete Carter and delayed 217 Ron Kronel. But behind number 9 is already number 46 in the Peter polling car, that's Marcel Janssen. Now we've got Benny Nacker Junior Wayman already up to 4th. With the new world champion Lau Wobbers forcing 228. Joop van der Leer right there. So the man who won this race last year, here's already gone out, that's number 8 Martin Wolf, with Marcel Janssen now taking the lead in the former Peter Folding car. Looks like Henk-Jan Rollins is making some progress as well. He's putting the bumper there in on 99 Johan Kotsberg, and it's the first 3 on now, 46 5.5 and number 9, and Wayman Jr. the way he's flying around this Barlow Bull, he looks set to win this race. Closing in on the 46 Marcel Janssen down that back straight. World champion Lau Wobbers has also moved into the top 5, he's now in 4th spot. And that 46 guy is really flying, but Wayman closes in, going into the bend. And moves alongside, and he's taking the lead. Oh no, somebody's passed that Benny Nacker spins on the back straight. Chris Bimmel has to take avoiding action, so has Ron Kruger with Henk-Jan Rollins again putting the bumper in on 99 Johan Kotsberg. But way out in the lead now is 5.5 Junior Wayman from Silson in West Yorkshire. Then it's number 46 Marcel Janssen. And it's number 22 Lau Wobbers, number 9 Tony De Bruin. And completing the top 40 here, Henk-Jan Rollins. Feels well spread out, Wayman Jr. back into the back straight. And he's going to lap number 70, Ernst Junior. Marcel Janssen does well to hold that second place for a touch longer, but Lau Wobbers is really challenging him for that position. He moves through on the inside. Janssen tries to get 22 back, but he doesn't make contact, so it's 22 in second. And now we're chasing after Junior Wayman in the 5.5 Mick Ogden car. Ron Kroon after that little delay on the opening lap is working his way up the field now. He's already into sixth spot, whilst Jack van Diepen is smoking badly. In the number 7 car, Wayman moves through turns 3 and 4, still holding the lead. And number 9, Corny de Bruyne, he's gone out. So his good placing is ruined by this spin. And it promotes 217 Ron Kroon into the top 5. He's now lying in 4th. Behind 46 Marcel Janssen, who's holding his position very well. The hot conditions again playing their part on this race. Tyres going off very quickly under these circumstances, but they don't seem to trouble 5.5 Junior Wayman that much. He still holds the lead, but 22 low obviously is closing in on him all the time, and it looks like the 22 driver has got his car completely sorted out. His tyres seem to last longer than anyone else's. As we move to the closing stages now, only a couple of more laps behind us. Wayman comes up behind Hans Ubelken and number 7 Jack van Diepen, who makes way on. And 46 Marcel Janssen, he's gone out. And he was in third spot, but he's going to probably with an overheating engine. This car requires cooling down, so that's a good finish going after him. So Wayman with 2 to go, still leading this race. 22 low wobbers in second. Then we've got 217 Ron Kroon, and then it's 240 Henk Jan Runnets. And way back in 5th spot is 99 Johan Kosberg. Not many runners left, as we got 1 more lap to go for the lead car, and that's Junior Wayman. And it looks like Frank's going to add another major title to his impressive tally. Winner of the British, winner of the national points, winner of the European Championship, winner of the 240 cubic inch New Zealand World Championship, and now winner of the Shot Glass Memorial Trophy. 5.5 Junior Wayman. In second is 22 low wobbers, and it's 217 Ron Kroon. In fourth, 240 Henk Jan Runnets, and it's 99 Johan Kosberg. A good finish for him, he's 5th. In 6th we've got Joop van der Werven, car 228. Then the second UK finisher, and that's Murray Harrison in car 97. Then we've got Corny de Bruyne, and completing the top 10 will be Ernst Jeniger and Hans Ubelken. In race number 2, the Shot Glass Memorial Trophy winner, Junior Wayman.
Keith Barber, of course, also involved. There we go. Everyone looking very happy as the photographers do their stuff. Well done. Well done, Frankie. Nice drive, that one again.
Yeah, enjoyed that one. Yeah, I say we lost the tyres in the first race, so we had some fresh ones on. Then the car's real good.
Yeah, that boat looked as if it was really on song.
Yeah, we were backing off halfway through to save tyres. I saw Lou come in, so I thought I'd best get going again because they were going to be on me again. But really enjoyed it.
Good. Congratulations. Well done. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that event from the UK, 515 Junior Wayman. En we krijgen straks nog de sponsorrace en de dagfinale, dus we hebben nog genoeg te genieten van de stockcar Formule 1, terwijl we ons nu op gaan maken voor de stockcar Formule 2 en even een stukje muziek van de firma Janssen uit Zeeland.
Dankjewel. En we gaan ons opmaken hier voor de tweede manche in de...
Outside comes 782. Stuart Wolf, and he seems, yeah, he's taking the lead. Coming into the back straight with number 57 and 55 slightly singling the massive field of 30 Formula 1 cars bombing down the back straight. 557. Scott Cooper's been spun out, so is number 64 Nico They seem to have lost number 60 Paul McQuillan as well. He's rejoined, but number 8 is now taken over the lead from 782, Stuart Roll, then it's 327, Anthony Davis, number 1, Fatal Skills, and 54, and that's Schoenmakers. And Tunshirt has had a superb start, he's already into the top 10, closely followed by 24, Willie Fatals, number 4, John Mickle, and 25, Hank Fatals, and that's going to be an interesting race with Tone hotly pursued by in the European Championship there. But up front it's still number 8 in the lead. The local lap from Barlow, Theo Von Leer. But 782, Stuart Wolf is not letting him go without a fight. He's sticking with the number 8 car. And coming onto the home straight, it's number 8 from 782, then it's number 130, 24, 54 to 327, number 4, number 15. As they field is now starting to spread out. Still number 8 in the lead, followed by 72 and 24. Willie Batels putting the bumper in on number 30. Don't Skurt. But so far, Skirt's holding off all the intentions given to him by that number 24 pilot. As well down the field, there's a nice battle going on between Kees van Ruller, Ben van Wijk and Simon McNabb. They're all clogging up there. That's 44 putting the bumper in on 55. As we still got number 8 in the lead, but he gets it wrong there. So does Stuart Wolf, and that's enabled Donskert to move into second place. Wolf's been relegated to 4th. And now number 30 puts the bumper in, and number 8 on the top turn. He moves through, and it's we've got a new leader, and that's number 30, Donskert. He's followed by number 24, Willie Peters, then number 8. Then it's number 1, and still in the top 5, the 782, Stuart Roll. Massive field moves around this oval quickly. With number 30 now slightly pulling away from 24, and Korkuppen is retiring with problems, so is 782. Stuart Wolf, and that puts an end to his fine race. Scott Cooper gets involved in a little skirmish there with C2A, but he rejoins the race. 327 Anthony Davis and 239 Jeff Coleman paired up there with 327, completely misjudging the bend and going onto the centre green. In the lead it's Donskert, followed by 24 Willie Peters. We've only got a couple of more laps to go as they move onto the home straight. There's a big gap with the 3rd place driver, and that still could be number 8, Theo van Leer, but Holland's top two have opened up a significant lead. Still leading, but 24, Willie Peters not giving up the fight and pressuring the Dordrechters all the time as they complete a lot of laps in a minute and move into the closing stages. John Mickle getting some stick from 25, Henk Peters. Number 8, Theo van Lier is dropped down just a bit now, and it could well be that Mickle is now in the top 3, holding that third spot. And they go over the finish line with Jeff Coleman getting a big step from 44 on the last corner, so he loses another place, but we got the winner, and that's number 30, Donske.
Zwischen der Startnummer 30, Tonschutz aus Dordrecht, und der Startnummer 24, Willi Peters aus Hinding. Das war ein Gefecht, diese beiden, das sind die wirklich härtesten Fahrer hier in dieser Klasse auf dieser Strecke. Und dabei waren natürlich auch die Engländer, auch die Startnummer 8, alle die jetzt mal so im Leben ist, meine Damen und Herren. Race for the Formula One stock cars. The first 10 places, numbers only, 519. September bij WK met name
The cars start rolling for race number 3 for the Formula One stock cars on World Championship Day, and this is going to be a 12 flat race with a lot of money at stake. It's the so-called sponsors race. On row 1 we've got number 70 Ernst Janiger with 21 Henny Kuppens. Then it's 99 Johan Kotsberger, number 9 Corny de Bruin. Then it's 34 Benny Nota, 25 Barry Paardenkoper. Mary Harrison, we've got Joop van der Werf, Eng-Jan Royns, Martin Broef, Ron Kroner, Junior Wayman, Chris Bimmel, Piet Keizer, Hans Ibergen, and of course the world champion, and that's number 22. Low one was under, Johan Katzberg spins 21 Henny Kuppens out right at the start, and he's being collected by 34. That's Benny Nota, so we've got from number 9, number 70, 228, and Junior Wayman's already up in the top 5. With 217, Ron Kroner right on this back bumper. Oh, and Kroner's absolutely flying, and Wayman puts the bumper in there, tries to put the 217 car into the Armco, but he doesn't quite succeed. We've still got 99, Johan Kotsberg in the lead, and Kroner's on his stream at this second. We've only been racing for one lap. Junior Wayman's moved down up into third, and Piet Keizer's only down in fifth. So now in the lead, Ron Kroner, trying to say why he's been the long track world champion for 5 years. It's 99, number 8, Piet Keizer. With number 9, Corny de Bruin getting up on and clipping the Armco there. So his race is run, and Kroner's extending his lead all the time. He's absolutely flying around the Baarlo Oval at the moment. Moving really fast. In the number 1 position. There we go. Junior Wayman. With Piet Keizer now putting the bumper on 99. Johan Kotsberg. And these Formula 1 cars are really circulating right on an impressive race of knots. Chris Bimmel there, leaving Piet Keizer absolutely standing still. Well, Junior Wayman has had a push with the Armco, and is trailing by a considerable margin now. And Ron is showing the form that he was displaying here just 3 weeks ago when he humiliated the field, finishing half a lap clear of second place in all 3 races. So in Millie we've got 217, then it's 515, Frankie Wayman Jr. And it's number 8, Martin Wolf. And it's number 99, Johan Cosberg with 77, Chris Pimley is on the roll. He tries to put the 99 car right there. Doesn't quite make the contact required. So 99 still in that lead. Bimmel tries on the inside again and now it's through. So Chris Bimmel moves into 4th and Henken Runners try to shove the world champion out of the way there. And he lost time himself. But in the lead it's still 217, Ron Kunder. Number 515, that's Frankie Wayman Jr. And it's a Martin and the smart orange looking racer. Lars Katzberg seems to have a few problems. He's losing some momentum at the end of this race, which allows 22 low wobbers to close in. And they will be fighting it out for 5th place. And then Cosberg gets the run there at the end of the home straight and has to let cars 22 and 240 through, whilst we've got one car spinning into the fence on the top turn. That's causing a few problems as Maastricht slightly on the home straight as Chris on is still. And Joop van der Weel is smoking a bit, might have a few problems himself. But still leading with 2 to do. 217, that's Ron Kroner from Ossendorf. In second is from Sils and West Yorkshire, 5 Jimmy Lehman. And in third, 77, Chris Bimmel. As 217 will enter his last lap now. 217 Ron Kroner, he's probably going to win this race. One more lap to go and then it's 5 Junior Wayman. 77 Chris Bimmel, number 8, 22, that's so far for you. With the 6th place driver, Henken Owen is smoking also a bit. But here he comes the winner of the sponsors race, and that's going to be number 217, Ron Kroner from Ossendorf. There's some congratulations for the former world champion. In second we've got 515, in third with 77 Chris Bimmel, and it's 22, number 8, 240, 99, 10, 228, and 97 Mary Harrison. Only one more finisher and he's crossing the line now, number 70, Ernst Janega.
We have some sponsors on here for you, hanging on here. We have Autospeedway here for you. Congratulations and thanks to their sponsors. Frankie Wayman, once again, he's in second place.
About to get underway for race number 3 for the Formula 2 stock cars. Cars nearly all to a standstill now. And away they go, and it's number 8, Theo van Leer, who gets the jump when the flag drops, so he's the first to get onto the back straight with behind him a big pack already stacking up. Oh, and 67 Simon McNabb is being put into another car there. He's retired from this race after just half a lap. Tries to restart his car. He gets in the way again. In the lead it's number 8 from 57, 67, 15. And from the top drivers, Cross Skippers had a good start. So that's 24 Willie Peters and number 32 Skip. And Toon tries to overtake 24 there, and he does so. He just puts his car round on the and he comes onto the back straight now. John Mickles also past 24, was now desperately trying to make up for lost ground. Also having a good race is 3-9 Jeff Coleman, who currently is lying in 7th position with right behind him Toon Scott, and he's passing Jeff on the inside. So the young man from Oldham in Lancashire has dropped to 9th spot. At front, it's still number 8, Theo van Leer, but 67, Jos Oberproot is closing in all the time. You've got Leon de Kevy in 3rd, then it's Nico Groot, Karel Peters, then it's Toon Scott, John Mickle, Willie Peters and Henk Peters. And of the English drivers, only John Mickle and Jeff Coleman are making an impression, residing in the top 10, with Coleman really having the bit between the teeth in this one, flying around this oval. We've got 2 cars spinning and Cor Skipper and number 44 Ben van Beek. Both continue their racing activities with oh, and that's a nice one from Theo van Leer, who side sweeps the 67 car onto the infield as Jos Oberproot tries to challenge for the lead, and he's trying to rejoin at the end of the home straight. But now Van Leer has to leave the gap for number 30 Toon Scott, who is now in lead position, closely followed by 64 Nico Groot and number 4 John Mickle. So it's 30 from 64, number 4, 24, number 8 now dropping down the field as 15 and 25 passing as well. Yeah. With Toon Scott now moving past number 282 Keith Rolf. He's still leading it, and it doesn't look like 64 Nico Groot is closing in on him. So we've got 30 years later 64 in 2nd, and there's a battle going on between Willie Peters and John Mickle for 3rd. The Mickle retires. He moves to the pits with a smoking engine, so it seems. So he's out, and that leaves Willie Peters in 3rd behind Nico Groot. Henk Peters is in 4th. Now we got 15 Karel Peters. Then it's number 8 Theo van Leer, who overcooks it there. And after a good race, he's spun out. Keith Rolf spun out, and he's been collected by 67. There could be a track blockage there on turn 3 as the lead car Toon Scott gets it wrong, and that gives Nico Groot and Willie Peters a chance to move through. They've only got 2 laps to go, but it looks like Toon Scott has got this one in the bag. So we're on the last lap, and Toon Scott certainly going to win this one. Goes into turn 3, now into turn 4, and winner of P3, Toon Scott, followed by Willie Peters in 2nd. Then it's Nico Groot, Henk Peters, Karel Peters, Jeff Coleman, very good position for him. Then it's Scott Cooper, Kees van der Peters Creers. Then it's Stuart Wolf and Paul McQuillan. Those are the first finishes for you in race number 3 for the Formula 2 stock cars.
Forward up and move out into the back.
Auf Platz 2 Kappenstart Nummer 24 auf Platz 3, 64, auf Platz 5, auf Platz 4, 25 und auf Platz 5 Startnummer 15. So war der Einlauf und noch kein Finale in dieser Klasse. Das Finale in dieser Klasse kommt noch. Wir kommen jetzt zur Sprintaktion, Sprintzeit zu 100 Zentimeter. Bei Herren im Finale Karl.
Okay, and we're away for the last Formula 1 race of today, and that's the Formula 1 final. And into the lead goes number 9, Tony de Bloon. Then it's 99, Johan Kasberg, whilst Martin Roux catches the infield marker tyres and loses a lot of time. So it's Junior Wayman already up to 5th after just one lap, and we come onto the home straight. Number 9 is in the lead from 99, and it's 25. On corner is going very well. Whilst world champion Lone Robbers, he's the first to go into retirement. He's pulled off onto the centre green. And number 9, that's Tony de Bloon, he's still holding the lead. Whilst Johan Kasberg's trying very hard, he's trying to overtake on the inside. He just loses out and he tangles with Junior Wayman, close to placing, and his races come to a halt. Now there's number 9 still clearly in the lead, but Junior Wayman is flying in catching up on number 9. Look at the speed, 5.5 engine is developing, he moves through on the inside, Grunder checks in behind him, and it's now 5.5 and 2 and 7 leading this race. Well, we could have a good battle between those two. Grunder closing in at the end of the straight there. And 4th and Bimmel in 5th. Pete Kaiser was struggling in this one, well down the field. We now got 5.5 and 2 and 7 battling it out for the premier slot, and so far Wayman's doing well to hold 2 and 7 far off, but he moves a bit wide there, and yeah, that's enough to for Gruner to have a look in on the inside. Oh, and he's going to put the bumper in at the end of the back straight. Is that going to be enough to shift the 2 and 5 car wide? Oh, and this is neck and neck on 2. Turn 1 and 2. 2 and 7 and 5.5. And now 2 and 7 is in the lead, but is Wayman going to return the compliment and have Gruner on the last on that bend? He tries hard to make contact, but he doesn't succeed. And that could well give Gruner the gap that he wants. So really flying around this way. Wayman going it wrong again on the turn 1 and 2. Gruner's now having a gap. So this is slide number 8, Martin Roux, country black flag. Something hanging with the car. It is developing a fire. There's a left front tyre completely flat, so he's been advised to move into the centre green. Gruner now got a substantial lead over 5.5, Junior Wayman about 4 or 5 car lengths. And next time they come down, only 2 more laps to go. Not many finishes in that one. 2 laps to go, 2 and 7 is in first. That's 5.5 in second. We've got Chris Bimmel in third. Ronnie de Bloon in 4th. Pete Gaze in 5th. the rest of the field is even further down. As we only got 1 mile left to go. Ron Kroner is going to add another victory to the sponsor who just won. OS Junior going to collect the second one of the afternoon. At the moment, it looks as Kroner is going to secure a double victory as he moves down turns 3 and 4 for the last line. The checkered flag's been prepared and Ron Kroner crosses the line in first. 2 and 7, second 5 and 5, third was 77. In fourth place, we're waiting for Pete Geyser, where he's going to be the fourth man home. And in fifth, way down, Stu 28, Luke on the left.
Natuurlijk. En dat dacht ik, hè. De belangrijkste op de wagenrond voor de ereronde, want die krijg je natuurlijk nog wel. Krijg snel even een rondje. Chauffeur erin, schuilt zich, dus melden bij de poort voor bij de politie.
Final sign for Formula 2 stock cars, clutch start, and when the last car comes to a standstill, the checkered flag will be dropped to signal the start. Stuart Finnegan is now stopped, so we're getting underway any moment now. Followed by 782 Stuart Wall and 67 Simon McNabb. A battery of English cars up front, and indeed numbers 2, 3 and 4 are all English drivers. But leading the race is number 8 from 782 Stuart Wall, and that's 327 David 67 Simon McNabb, and then it's cross skittle Jeff Coleman. And it looks like Willie Peters has another good start. He's already up the field. Closely pursued by 64, Nico Groot, 15. Peters goes on 7, Skip puts the bumper in on 15, Carol Peters to no through. But Willie Peters has had a very good start. As already into the top half after 2 laps. Simon McNabb tangles there with 44, Dan van Eyck going into the home straight. Very fast races with the number 8 Theo van Leer being closely pursued by 782, and those 2 cars are battling out for the lead. Number 8 Theo van Leer and Stuart Wall. They're all trying to plant number 8 into the anchor there. Theo holds the line well and is not intimidated by the British driver. But Wall tries again as they come out of turn 4. He's right on number 8's back bumper and pops him round that turn. So it's a good race between them two. Number 8 and 782 as Willie Peters is now in first spot. Anthony Davis has been well, he's lying in 4th. Now we've got Dunskid and Paul Skipper. But until number 8, Theo van Leer, who's leading the race. Getting it completely wrong there, so 782 takes avoiding action, and that promotes number 34, Willie Peters, into first position. Van Leer holds second, Stuart Wall's been relegated to third. He's been passed by Dunsker at the end of the back straight, so Wall's down to fourth. We're still a supreme effort from the Cambridgeshire youngster. Anthony Davis is also having a good race with fellow yellow top number 15, Carlo Peters. He's holding himself well in this quality field of cars. Willie Peters still in the lead, and Terence Smith now moving to second. And third is number 8, Theo Neal, down at 782. Stuart Wall. And fifth is 29, Paul Skittle. As Willie Peters completes another lap. Stuart Finnegan is also showing his aggression, putting number 13 down the field. 186, Colin Dunford picks up number 3 and pushes him along down the home straight. Well, up from 782. Stuart Wolf is closing in on number 8 again. And it would be nice to see the Brits making it into the top 3. But Willie Peters still holds the lead from number 30, then number 8, 782, 29, and 327. As Willie Peters is now amongst the back markers with 2 to go. And the lead should be sufficient to take this one. Tinship's too far back to challenge the 24 driver, who is now entering his last lap. And it's number 30. Number 8. 780, and now again we'll see a challenge from Stuart Wall on that last lap. He's trying very hard to close the gap with Theo Neal on that last lap. But doesn't quite make the second, has to start for 4th. But still a trophy for the young man from Cambridge, who finished 4th in this race. Trophy winners, of course, in first Willie Peters, in second Donskip, in third Theo Neal, and 4th was Stuart Wolf, and in 5th Karel Peters. And that ends our coverage of the 1997 Long Track World Final meeting.
We'll meet again someday. Now is the time we have to go. I would have loved
Dankeschön, Radio Jansen. So, meine Damen und Herren, in wenigen Sekunden wird der Start freigegeben und der Start ist frei für die Weltmeisterschaft 1997. Rotkrone auf Platz 2, Bekijk auf Platz 1. Oh, da Da wird es ganz eng wird es da. Piet Kaiser vorne, der Weltmeister auf Platz 2, der Engländer auf Platz 3. Chris Bemmel kommt nach vorne, die Startnummer 77. Alle Fahrzeuge noch im Rennen. An der Spitze, die Startnummer 10, Piet Kaiser, der Weltmeister auf Platz 2, der Engländer auf Platz 3. De wereldkampioen maar kijk eens die Keizer, hij heeft het niet geloven. Hij gewoon op het aanval, hij heeft problemen daar. Vele teleurstelling, maar daar aan die overzijde, kijk eens. De wereldkampioen is even opzij gezet, ja we zaten even rechts te kijken, maar links zag gebeurd. Ron Kroner in de vangers, Piet Keizer aan de lijn. Piet Keizer zijn gelegen, Ron Frenkie nemen. Kijk uit daar, die Piet Keizer aan de lijn. Ron Frenkie nemen, Ron Frenkie van de Voorland Lommers. Ron Martin Verhoek, dat waren de eerste 5. Henk Jan Roos komt daar achteraan. Hij heeft problemen daar. Rood gegeven. Rood. Ai. Ik denk dat de wedstrijd is afgevlakt wordt voor Ron Kroner daar. Aan de overzijde. Ik denk dat hij een goede tik meekreeg van de nummer 10 hier. Ja, Bef zei het al, een hele goede tik kreeg hij daarmee. Het was erbij een beetje te verwachten.
The field moves into turns 3. Now it's before. And away they go. As Piet Kaiser gets the jump at the start. With Frankie Wayman Jr. already going past low bobbers. And the whole field gets away clean with Piet Kaiser in the lead from 217 Ron Con, and then it's 515 Junior Wayman and 22 low bobbers. Low bobbers tries to put Wayman out, but he misses and loses time. Wayman went a bit wide as well. So it's 10 and 2 and 7 away. Followed by 515 Junior Wayman, and Kroner's forced Kaiser wide then moves through on the inside. So after one lap it's 10 in the lead, and he's going to give, and he's going to put Kroner away. He's put Kroner away, and it's number 10 Piet Kaiser in the lead. So he has put the defending champion away. We get the red flags have come out, and that was a big crash. Courtesy of number 10 Piet Kaiser on leader, 217 Ron Kroner. So with a depleted field we get underway for the long track world final. There we go. Kaiser gets the jump and Kroner's forced by. So it's 22 low bobbers in second now. Frankie Wayman Jr. on the inside as they go into turn 1. And Kaiser still in the lead, followed by 22 low bobbers, 515 Junior Wayman, then it's 217 Ron Kroner. Wayman looking for a gap on the inside of 22 low bobbers. As the field's already starting to spread out, Kroner seems to lose touch with the 3 drivers in front of him. Chris Bimmel set a poor start for his stand as he's dropped, and Wayman gets it slightly wrong coming out of turn 2. That's yet number 10, Piet Kaiser cannot open up again. Wayman is struggling on his tyres. Then he knows that crash to Ben Todd on turn 3. He spun out and stalled in the middle of the track. But at the moment it's 10 from 22. Then it's 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. And behind Frankie it's 217 Ron Kroner and 77 Christian. Well, that's the top 5 in this year's long track world final. Rick Berghoff has gone in hard on turn number 3. And gone into plane as the first casualty, going off with a flat tyre. But up front we've still got Kaiser in the lead from Wobbers, Junior Wayman, Ron Kroner and Chris Bimmel. Scout also retires onto the infield with a fairly smoking car. His race has run. And up front it's still Kaiser with a slight lead over 22 low rubbers. Is this going to be a technical race in which the drivers will save their tyres? It's a long distance, 20 laps, as they pass the first back markers there. They've gone past Ernst Jenninger, Michael Story, and also Benny Nota, who's spun out earlier. Behind Bimmel and
Lonely 6, this Henk Jan Ronis. Now we've got Joop van der Werf in 7th, and Sjaak van Diepen in 8th. But up front it's still the same three who are leading this race. Kaiser closely followed by 22 Lau Wobbers, and not far behind him is 5.5 Junior Wayman. The gaps between the cars will stay the same. Now coming back into the back straight, it's Pete Kaiser, and seems that 22 Lau Wobbers is just closing in slightly. Wayman also still in contention in the Mick Ogden car. And it's remarkable to see how Frank's keeping up with the Dutch drivers. He couldn't challenge for the World Final title last year, going out early, but he's right up with the top two here. And Kroonder seems to be dropping down now just a bit. So it's going to be a hard duel between Kaiser, Wobbers and Wayman. Into turns 3 and 4 again, Kaiser, with Wobbers now firstly on his bumper. Kaiser just getting it slightly wrong there, coming out of turn 4, down the home straight. And is he under pressure from 22? And yes, he is. 22 is right up Kaiser's steel now, and are we going to see a big lunge going into turn 3? No, we're not, but Wayman has taken advantage of that. He's closing right in. As Michael Story is going onto the infield with a suspected engine problem. And the bumper's gone in on turn 1, and Wayman's taken advantage of that, most through on the inside into second. And it's Kaiser now from Wayman and Lau Wobbers. But Kaiser's right rear tyre is cooling off, his smoke in his tyres barely coming out of the turns. And remember, this is a 20 lap race. That tyre going to hold until the end of the race. We'll see. As Kaiser, yes, he's smoking. Is Wayman going to take advantage of that? Junior Wayman is on the New Zealand Championship and generally. Oh, and Wobbers is trying to spin out 5-1-5. There's a good battle going on between them, and it allows Kaiser to race away. But we're now getting some back markers which might make things interesting again. Kaiser and Kroonder's going right there. Kaiser still not certain of the win. And Wayman's closing in on the bends. Whereas Kaiser seems to pull away on this race. We move down the back straight. And it's Kaiser coming up behind Johan Cosfield. Wayman again under pressure from Wobbers, and Kaiser's got wide, and it's Lau Wobbers who's moved through on the inside. Kaiser's got a run there, and it's nowhere. And Kaiser seems to put the bumper in, and Wayman, what's going to happen? I think Kaiser's had his best this race. His tyres seem to go off, and it's now 22 Lau Wobbers from 5.5. Thank you, Wayman Jr. Kaiser has problems with his tyres. And we only got a few more laps to run. It's 22 Lau Wobbers for 5.15. Thank you, Wayman Jr. And he's never won a race, World Final or any major championship before. So this would be a supreme effort from 22 Lau Wobbers if he would make it to the finish and win this race. He went a bit wide there on turn 1. He's behind Marcel Janssen now. Wayman is also going slightly wide there. And Pete Kaiser is got well out of the race after going so well. He's out, and there's now
having his engine cooled down. So he is, of course, having obvious problems with 2 laps to go. We've got low walls in the lead from Junior Wayman, 5.5, then it's 217 Ron Kroner. And we only got 1 lap to go for 22. Low Wallace. And is he going to be the man who's going to win the 1997 Long Track World Championship? It certainly looks that way as he moves onto the back straight. Mary Harrison in front of him, but yes, it's going to be Low Wallace who's going to win this race. The first major championship for Low Wallace from Wargame this round. 22, Low Wallace, the new Long Track World Champion from 5.5, Junior Wayman, 217, Ron Kroner in third. In fourth, it's going to be Henk Amronis, his best ever finish. In fifth, it's going to be Johan Kotsberg. In sixth, it's going to be Billy Paardekop. At 7th, will probably Jacques van Diepen. But as for that, for the rest we'll see the confirmed results from the lap scorers.
Ladies and gentlemen, NACO car races. Stockcar races. Ja, danke schön, Radio Jansen. Und wir sind gespannt, ob dieser Start gelingt und das weitere Rennen, wie es vor sich geht. Die rote Fahne ist oben, die Fahrzeuge haben sich formiert. Und da ist der Start frei vor der Kurve. Und Bekijk ist vorne. Ron Kroner verliert seine Position. Ron Kroner auf Platz 4 zurückgefallen, aber jetzt könnte er. Bekijk ist vorne. 22.515. Da gehen sie in die Fahrergruppe hinein. Der Weltmeister auf Platz 4. Chris Bimmel auf Platz 5. Aber 22 auf Platz 2. Der Engländer auf Platz 3. Bekijk auf Platz 1. Jetzt formieren sich die Fahrzeuge, ziehen sich auseinander. Kommt der Weltmeister noch einmal heran, an der Spitze. Die 10, die 270, 77 und dann kommt Karl.
Ja, het was een gevaar van de 200 die rondkomen. Die meent ik, ja, die had op een routine, maar daardoor zelf in de problemen kwam. Bekijk aan de leiding, voor Low Wallace, voor Frankie Linde, voor Ron Kroner, voor Chris Bimmel. En dan krijgen we Martin Vloer op afstand. En dan komt Henk-Jan Roos. Maar aan de top is er steeds Piet Keizer. En wat zal Frankie Weeman doen? Zal Frankie Weeman de aansluiting krijgen? Of is het weer Low Wallace gaan? Die aanval gaat hij. Low Wallace weer daar weer door Piet Keizer gaan. Er is nog een afstand van een paar meter. En wat kan Frankie Weeman? Kan hij de reis volhouden? Hij heeft problemen daar voor nummer 34 van Benninghout uit. Opzij gaan jongens. Bemoei je niet met de wedstrijd, maar dat zullen ze ook zeker niet doen. Dan komt de leiding weer aan. Nummer 10 Piet Keizer voor Low Wallace, voor Frankie Weeman. So it is Piet Keizer then in car number 10. Spelen up the home straight. That's second place. Junior Wayman third in car number 515. Then comes Ron Kroner in car number 217 and 77 Christian Willis Field well stretched down there. Keizer all the way down the back straight in car number 10. Lou Wallace dropping back a little bit in car number 22 and Junior Wayman in car number 515. Holding that gap a little bit between second and third places. Adam turns forward into the home straight. There comes the number 10 car, the Big Kite, so he's still very much in the lead. And it's far as he goes through. Lou Wallace in that third place, he car number 515. First, second and third. Then comes 217. Ron Kroner in that first position, second and seventh. Chris Bimmel in fifth place. And trouble there for Martin Verhoef in car number 8 as he hits the fence and drops down and up into the fifth position or sixth position goes car number 240, Henk van Ronitz. And they're coming to the home stretch again. It is still the number 10 car. Post.
Ja, Bekijk rundet bereits die ersten Teilnehmer. Bekijk bleibt an der Spitze. 22, der Engländer auf Platz 2. Jetzt der Weltmeister auf Platz 3, momentan auf Platz 4. Ron Kroner. Dahinter auf Platz 5 Chris Bimmel. An der Spitze. Oh, da ist Martin von Feuerhofen. Defekter Reifen. Die Startnummer 8 aus dem Rennen. An der Spitze. 10, 20, 150, 270, 77. Dann die 30, der Mann aus England. Und aus für die Startnummer 8. Eine Stunde schön auseinandergezogen. Das Feld. Ron Kroner scheint da nicht mehr dran zu kommen, meine Damen und Herren. Piet Keizer führt das Rennen an. Der Engländer auf Platz 3. Noch hat er eine Chance. Piet Keizer, volle Kanne, Karl.
En van de kijk van Piet Keizer kunnen volgen. Low Wallace zijn die daar op de tweede plaats. Als in de eerste plaats kunnen overnemen van Piet Keizer. Of het inderdaad
Frankie Weeman, die toch een beetje in de wachtkamer zit en trekt natuurlijk de aanval in de tweede helft van de wedstrijd genoten. Ik denk toch problemen voor de 207 die rondronden. Niet hard genoeg kunnen werken. Ja, de tijd was erg kort voor de herenmonteurs om die wagen weer optimaal in orde te krijgen. Jammer natuurlijk voor vijfvoudig wereldkampioen rondkomen. Ja, kijk. Die wagen die net niet is. Jammer natuurlijk voor rondkomen. Het is op een bergplaats. Ja, uitvallen van Martin Vroegta. Het hele baan heel aangegaan met het gevecht met Henk-Jan Ronitz. Maar aan de leiding is steeds Piet Keizer. En hij wordt op 22 lauw Wobbes, maar ook Frankie Weeman. Moeten we nog steeds niet vergeten. Dus dan krijgen we even op afstand krijgen. 217 en 77. Die vecht om de vierde plaats. Maar aan de leiding is het steeds Piet Keizer, voor lauw Wobbes en Frankie Weeman.
Piet Keizer in car number 2. Horses down quickly into turns 1 and 2. Away, there's a surprise in the afternoon, particularly for the UK supporters. Must be the performance of Will Roberts in car number 22. He really is moving around there to a tremendous rate of knots. And away in the two, not getting in the way in car number 515. Will Roberts closes up a little bit on Gates as they come around that turn. This is as they're coming to the home straight. Gates to slow down, sitting there a little bit. And Will Roberts with Richard with a strong challenge. 22, but on the straight, number 10, Big Gates pulls right away. He's going to run through the way and getting a little bit as well. And the challenge is on as they go there. Has Gates got a problem? It looks as if Big Gates and Michael, he just slows down a little bit as he comes out of that turn, then finds all the battle again and goes down the back straight. In car number 10, Gates in the lead in first place. 22, Lou Roberts in second place, and Jimmy Wayman third in car number 515. Into the home straight again they come. Up comes the starters, Rossum, and still Big Gates in car number 10.
Ja, da sondern Sie. 3 Fahrzeuge nebeneinander, meine Damen und Herren. Der Weltmeister 22 wird rausgedrückt. Da ist sie. 515 auf Platz 2. Jetzt wird es heiß. Heiß für Piet Keizer, meine Damen und Herren. Jetzt wird es heiß für Piet Keizer. Denn der Mann aus England auf Platz 2. 22 auf Platz 3. 217 auf Platz 4. Hier kommt Piet Keizer. Dann der Mann aus England. Nummer 515. Ganz dicht auf. Aber die 22. Die Startnummer 22 hat im Auge. Wieder sind die 3 Teilnehmer zusammen. Auf Platz 4, 217. Dann Chris Demmel und jetzt kommt Karl. Ja, Piet Keizer zit naar leiding, maar we zagen even de wisseling van de wachtzaal op de nummer 2 tussen de nummer 22. Kijk eens in lauw Wobbes probeert met die plaats terug te halen voor Frankie Weeman. Frankie Weeman op de tweede plaats, maar aan de leiding zit Piet Keizer. Ja, lauw Wobbes probeert die tweede plaats terughalen. Onverwacht bij de wereldkampioenschap. We hebben nog een 6-tal ronden te gaan, 7 ronden te gaan. Er kan wel van alles gebeuren, maar voorlopig is dat Piet Keizer aan de leiding. Maar daar het gevecht op die tweede plaats, we zouden natuurlijk wel genoeg lucht kunnen geven voor Piet Keizer. We zien dat hij iets weg kan lopen van de nummer 515, Frankie Weeman en Lauw Wobbes nummer 22. En dan de problemen daar, zeker voor de nummer 217. Die dat zeker in de vierde plaats daar tussen Ron Kroon en de nummer 27. Aan de leiding hebben we nog steeds nummer 10 Piet Keizer. En daar het gevecht op de tweede plaats tussen Frankie Weeman en 22 Lauw Wobbes.
So it's still number 10 and Big Keizer down that back straight. Jimmy Wayman managed to get past Wobbes, but both giving on a real hard time all the way around in car number 22. The bumper goes in again there, and it's Wobbes and Wolf's inside and takes the second place, and they're taking up the guys that come out that turn. It's all happening on that bottom end, and it looks like we've got to change as they come up that home straight. Wobbes in car number 22 is taking over with Jimmy Wayman in that second place. Big Keizer drop down into third place. He's obviously got a problem as he goes around. He's Wobbes up on that far side in car number 22. Down that back straight he goes 22 and 515. And what a stroke this will be if it happens. 22 and Wobbes down that back straight. Comes into 3 and 4. He's now pulling away a little bit from Junior Wayman in car number 515 into the home stretch again. Underneath the starters Ross in a moment now. And it's yours.
22 an der Stelle. Neuer Spitzenreiter. Die Startnummer 22. Dann der Mann aus England. Piet Keizer hat Probleme. Ron Kroner kommt näher. Piet Keizer hat Probleme, meine Damen und Herren. Ron Kroner geht vorbei. Aber an der Spitze ein neuer. Die Startnummer 22. Die 22, da kommt er. Dann die 115. Dan de Weltmeister, dan Piet Keizer en Karl. Ja, nu er even bij blijven, Wobbes natuurlijk. Ja, Wobbes hier toch niet maar even uitkijken lopen, want je bent er bijna. We hebben nog een aantal ronden te gaan. Als de heer hier voorbij komt, hebben we nog 2 ronden te gaan. En de beste kansen zijn natuurlijk van Wobbes. Liggend op de eerste plaats. Wat zal die sportsclub blij zijn als hij dat zou kunnen halen? Of zou het dan nog Frankie Weeman kunnen zijn in de allerlaatste ronde? Want we hebben nog 2 ronden te gaan. Pech voor Piet Keizer. Piet Keizer is er al. Dat ging zo goed. Hier komt Piet Keizer voor. En waar wordt het goed? Wat was die dicht bij het wereldkampioenschap? En het zal dus niet Lauw Wobbes. Dan kan je dat vasthouden. Die andere ronden die nog te gaan zijn. Dan kan natuurlijk nog van alles gebeuren. Maar voorlopig ligt hij aan de leiding. Lauw Wobbes uit de Friese Waga. Voor Frankie Weeman uit Engeland. En voor, toch nog een derde plaats. Voor 217.
What a surprise is this kind of thing, I think, so here. A surprise for the Robbes goes through in car number 22. He's going around that turn. and down the back straight, possibly for Thomas Junior, winning car 1515, still in that second position. He'll surely hold on to that now, but down that far side, it's Rubovic in car number 22 coming out of that turn. Keep your eyes on them as they come into that home straight. They're coming up into the home straight now, and it looks as if it is going to be a win for Rubovic in car number 22. The black and white goes up, he goes down, and it is Rubovic takes it in car number 22.
So, die letzten sind durch, meine Damen und Herren, 240, dann kommt die Startnummer, ja, das konnte jetzt nicht sehen, die 91, aber einen neuen Weltmeister, meine Damen und Herren, einen neuen Weltmeister haben wir, die Startnummer 22. Ja, Kaiser durch einen technischen Defekt ausgeschieden. Seine Maschine kocht, das müssen Sie sehen hier vorne. Alle holen Sie kühles Wasser für Ihren Motor. Da kommt der neue Weltmeister, meine Damen und Herren. Die Startnummer 22. Auch er braucht etwas Wasser, Freunde. Rundkrone der Weltmeister auf Platz 3. Der Engländer auf Platz 2. 240 auf Platz 4. So war der Einlauf. Und wir warten natürlich hier drunten.
Yellows, please. Starting in the single file with 977, David Massey in the lead car. Oh yes, another wheel off, that goes bouncing out onto the centre. Everybody stands there looking at it. There's the 977 car, 414, 66 and the 159. Jonathan Lewin car going round there very nicely actually, picking up ground, moving past number 66, Dan Queen and over on that far side. Number 34, Barry Scotland just losing a little bit of ground. Still 977, and we have got a change. It's 159 in the lead. $196, halfway next time, Mr. Starter, please. Halfway next time. 790 rattling down the home straightaway, moving into 1 and 2 rather nicely. 56 number 40, 24 317 197 and 673 going by. There's the lead car, number 159 from number 34 in second position, so it's 159. That's the man who's leading the pack. Jonathan Lewin in car number 159 down the back straightaway from what looks like number 34, Barry Scotland in that second place. The Scotland not giving anything away at all. 66 could be in third position, Dan Quinn, and we'll confirm that as they come through again. But there's Lewin in car number 159 from 34 and 66, first, second and third. As to the rest, well, they're still very much in contention all the way around this track. Not giving anything away at all. There's the number 317 car sliding right out onto the centre in a great cloud of dust. Obviously got a problem, decides that enough's enough and calls it a day. Don't forget that we're into the second half of this event with 5 next time, Mr. Starter, well into the second half, in fact 5 next time now for the present leader, 159. Number 24 going through, and in fact in a position whereby he might well be lapped by the lead car before that checker goes down. Jonathan Lewin in car number 159 just moving the number 24 car aside. Charlie Scotland in car number 34 holding on to that second place, but he in fact has now well away from any pressure whatsoever. Doesn't look as if there'll be any immediate changes as far as the leader's concerned. Driving a good race, keeping a good line, not giving anybody any trouble at all as yet. So there's the 2-lap board out. Scottish Scotland goes through in car number 34. Interesting to see the rest of them going through. Mark Simpson's there in car number 821. So is the number 70 car of Brian Shadwell. Whether he's to be in the placings, yes, which he could well be at the end of the day. Looks as if he could well be in the first half dozen or so. So there's the 790 car going past. And checker flag time. Gone down first and second man across. Waiting for the slower cars to come through. One or two more to come. That'll do us, Mr. Starter. Reds, please. Seven, 9, 8, and then 2, 4, 6, 7 Starmen, including mixed order in car number 152, and Peter Gilbert in car number 542. So the green flag goes down, and we're now underway. Let's see how we go as we start this 20 lapper. Another good start for number 239 down there, Jeff Coleman. He's high and dry as the rest of the field pass him by. First half of the field safely around turns 1 and 2, and over on that far side things are happening. Back end slipping and sliding right out there as they come into the home straight again. And it's number 69, the lead car. Simon Chalkley in car number 69. From Nick Payton in car number 192 and Simon Ricketts in 228. Then Scaman in car number 177 and the 170 car of Mark Helliwell. Already being stretched around there, 344. The first of the Starmen apparently to make any effort, and that's Phil Woodall in car number 344. 177, Alan Scaman has a go at the back end of the 228 car, and mixed orders involved in car number 152 up there on the pit bend turn, and that's not going to help his cause at all. In fact, it looks as if he's out of this one as well, and that puts paid any chances that he might have had of qualifying for this year's World Championship. One of the big names that we're missing from that lineup. Still Chalkley over on the far side in car number 69, but Payton in car number 192 is closing up, or was. However, Payton's gone wide and puts himself straight into the wires down there on the pit bend turn. Dreadful mistake then. In he went, and it looks as if he now is going to be sidelined and watching the rest of this race from that position in the safety fence. Or is he? No, he's actually got himself restarted. But it's cost him a lot of time and a lot of ground. Still Chalkley in the lead in car number 69 from Helliwell in number 170 in that second place, and Ricketts third in car number 228. .750 car going a little bit wide there. The 598 over on that far side looking for an opportunity to perhaps use the bumper and get through. Loses it again on the pit bend turn and doesn't make any ground at all. Chalkley going round the two cars that are caught up on the exit to turn 2 there, creating a little bit of a problem as far as the racing line was concerned, but Chalkley gets safely through in car number 69, not giving him any bother. Into the home straight away, he'll be coming in just a moment or two with the Mark Helliwell in car number 170 in hot pursuit all the way, not allowing the leader to get away too far at all. 69 and 170. Ricketts still in that third place in car number 228, and Scaman in fourth place in car number 177. Then a bit of a gap between it come to the rest of them, which is still, in actual fact, very much in contention. And there's Chalkley being used and pushed down the home straight. And waved yellows, Mr. Slaughter, waved yellows. We've got one right over down here, as you can see, right on the fence. 69 your leader, Mr. Starter. In position. Green flag has gone down, so once again we're racing, and there's somebody that's very quickly moved out of the way over on that back straight as the leaders come down the home straight. It's Chalkley in car number 69, being chased by Halliwell in car number 170 all the way. Ricketts still in third place in car number 228. And it has changed, in fact, quite considerably there, in so much that the leader, as he comes down the home straightaway and underneath the starter's roster, is now that number 170 car of Mark Halliwell, with Ricketts moving up into second place, but being put under a great deal of pressure from Chalkley in car number 69. And Chalkley, in fact, could well wrestle his position back as he goes down the Nottingham Road straight into the bit bend turn on the inside, keeping Ricketts on the outside. Halliwell comes down the home straight, he's in the lead in car number 170 at the halfway. Next time, Mr. Starter. So the halfway stage, and next time round the Union flag will be out. Oh, there's trouble over on that far side, another one there broadside across the track after clipping the fence, and in fact that fetches a wheel off there, and it's 69 the lead car, 69 the lead car, just checking to see if the driver's all okay on that far side, and indeed it looks as if he is. So it's Chalkley who's back in the lead in car number 69 from Ricketts in car number 228 now second place, and it could be Pete Gilbert who's moving up into third place in car number 542, and that's confirmed with a nod of the head at the side of me. So it's car number 69 and 228 first and second place from Gilbert in third position in car number 542. The number 824 car as well, Rob Johnson moving through very quickly indeed, and he too is also in the places as they go down that far side. Things beginning to change now a little bit. Chalkley in car number 69 will surely be finding himself under far more pressure very shortly as Gilbert gets the bit between his teeth all the way around this Long Eaton Raceway, and in fact he's pulling him back very quickly indeed. He's about to attack Simon Ricketts in car number 228. So gives Ricketts a shove, almost puts him out, but Ricketts in fact keeps the door closed just for a moment longer as Gilbert tries to get through on the inside in car number 542. Still Ricketts keeps him at bay in car number 228, but it's the inside line for Gilbert which gives him a slight advantage, but all credit to Ricketts as again he shuts the door, and whilst those two are battling it out, Chalkley's unable to break away just a little bit. This time though Gilbert gets through on the pits bend turn and moves up into second place with 5 next time, Mr. Starter. So with 5 laps to go, it's still Chalkley in car number 69 from Gilbert in car number 542 in that second position, and Ricketts third in car number 228. Then comes the number 824 car of Rob Johnson in fourth position. All of them moving around here. Oh, and that could be nasty. We've just mentioned that man, and something's happened there. A hose gone or something like that, is it? That's number 824. 344 and 642 are there as well, and the 642 car of Dave Lascombe getting ready to swing into action by the look of it, and the man who could be on the receiving end in time now is Phil Woodall in 344. However, still up front it's Simon Chalkley in car number 69 driving an extremely good race, but Gilbert is after him all the way in car number 542, really doing his best to shorten the distance between at first to the second position before that checkered flag goes down. Remember, the first 6 drivers were those that will go through to this year's World Championship at Cowdenbeath later on in the year. 824 has just pulled off, not a surprise that either, because it was obviously in trouble in the early stages. 69 and 542 in first and second positions from Simon Ricketts, still third in car number 228. Then we've got number 642 by the look of it, followed by 344 and 355. Just check that through as they come. There's Chalkley in car number 69 from Gilbert in 542. Then Ricketts in 228 from Lascombe in 642, and Woodall in 344 and 335. Bryn Thomas is up there as well in car number 690. He no doubt would like to get in there with a chance. Maybe he will have before that checkered flag goes down. But just look at this. Gilbert in fact is now moving up all the time, but there's not enough time left. It's going to be a win for Chalkley in car number 69, who's certainly driven a good race. Comes out of turn 4 for the last time. There's the checkered flag. It's going to go up, and it does go up and comes down for Chalkley in car number 69 from 542. 642, 344, 335, 228, 900. Alan Lewis, Reds please. Many congratulations, all the very, very best. Just married, it says on the car, and at least Jo knows what she's let herself in for as far as stock car racing is concerned. That's one thing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Formula 2 drivers, Simon Chalkley, number 69. Right, so the Formula 1s are about to swing into action as the green flag goes down. They're trying to get to grips with it. It's Tim Warwick in car number 307 and Steve Ragg in car number 71. Oh, and Vic Simpson in car number 3019 is the first casualties. He goes sliding across onto the centre. A little bit of trouble on the top turn involving some of the upper rated men. We'll see who that was. One of them could well have been Rob. The other one was certainly Chris Brock's up in car number 338. And one, Rob Cowley indeed was the other one. So as they come through again, let's see who's doing what. Oh my goodness me, that looks a bit dodgy there as Matt Bennett in car number 413 has a little altercation there with Will Yarrow in car number 22, and it was Ken Hopes in car number 44, in fact got shoved out into the fence as a result of that. So it's Tim Warwick in car number 37 for 307 fighting the wheel all the way around that home stretch, piling it nicely through into the Nottingham Road straight. Steve Ragg is there in car number 71, Dave Gorham third in car number 274, then Steve Smith in car number 40. Simpson going off again to the safety of the centre green. Bourne goes through in car number 274. Big heap of trouble on the far side there with and on the big bend turn. We've got Hopes in trouble in car number 44, spun right the way around in the middle of the home straight. And a little bit prior to that we had somebody cavorting about in the middle of the pit bend turn, but that's at least clear, and it's the 44 car that's high and dry in the middle of the home straight. 71 the lead car now, number 71, Steve Ragg in the lead. And 73, 71 and 307 and 274. There's Matt Bennett in car number 413, and behind him, still chasing, is Will Yarrow in car number 22. Stu Fellows is there as well in car number 13, but it's 71 and 307 last time round, who are still in first and second positions, and there's a little battle developing between those two, and in fact it looks as if Tim Warwick could well have fought back to take the lead in car number 307 from Ragg in car number 71 and Gaunt in 274. Those three C-graders are still close, but Matt Bennett is certainly hurdling his way around here at a fair old rate of knots, and he could well be making a bid for the number one slot any time now. 71 and halfway next time, Mr. Starter. It's 71 who's gone back into the lead from 274. Dave Gaunt in second position. Matt Bennett is now third in 413. Gaunt gets hooked up, and so does the number 71 car on the back straight, and it's a quick burst of power down that far side from Bennett, which will surely put him in the lead in car number 413. Will Yarrow certainly moved up into third place by the look of it. So it's 413, 71 and 22, the first, second and third. Up onto the centre goes Gaunt in 274 and Warwick in 307. Who, until then, we're doing very nicely. So Bennett in car number 413 and Yarrow in 22. Junior Wayman up there, of course, not surprisingly now in car number 515. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can, in fact, hang on. 413, 22 and 515. 5 left side. So it's 5 laps to go this time round. And we've got Matt Bennett leading in car number 413, but Junior Wayman's right up there now in car number 515, and Matt Bennett will surely be aware of that. He'll certainly have a battle on. Jeff Nichols is coming nicely through on the home straight in car number 215 and doing a whole load for no good to Andy Turner in car number 488. Junior Wayman still in that second position as they come into the home straight, but that could be relinquished or change any time now, because Bennett really is under pressure. He's going to go out wide on that turn, and that's the opportunity that Wayman was looking for, but he was unable to take it on that occasion. Bennett is still there in 4-1-3. 4-1-3, 5-1-5. Matt Bennett hangs that back end out a little bit. Junior Wayman again trying to come through on the inside, and this time he might well have had enough room, but Bennett's giving nothing away. Will in fact be able to get close enough to use the bumper on Junior? Probably not, unless he does it virtually straight away, but he had a good try. So it's Junior Wayman now pulling away in car number 5-1-5 from Matt Bennett in 4-1-3, and those first two cars are well away from the rest of the field. It looks as if it's Andy Turner in third place in car number 4-8-8, Jeff Nichols in 2-1-5, and Chris Brock's up in 3-3-8. It's Junior Wayman in the lead in 5-1-5. He's the man who heads the pack around 1 and 2 and down the Nottingham Road stretch. Still Junior Wayman in 5-1-5, drawing rapidly away in the closing stages from the man in second place, Matt Bennett, in 4-1-3, and that's how they're going to finish. As the checker flag goes down, it's Junior Wayman who crosses the line first in 5-1-5 from Matt Bennett in second place in car number 4-1-3. Third place man still to come, but it looks like Andy Turner in 4-8-8, followed by Jeff Nichols in 2-1-5 and Chris Brock's up in 3-3-8. Still, that'll do us, Mr. Starter, please. Reds, if you would. Chambers, 343 Barry Heath and 180 Ray Witts. Number 2 Paul Harrison. 33 Peter Faulding and Stephen Toon at the back. In car number 201, the green flag goes down and the Formula Ones are once again underway. Rob Newsom in car number 16 from Norwich. Tingle in car number 423, leading them into there and down and into the back straight. Oh, and there's Tony Williams in a bit of trouble in car number 83 there. And the marker tyres being thrown into the path of the oncoming traffic. Whoops, and 473 bouncing high all over the place. Doug Gracia on the pit bend turn, coming back on down here on the end of the home straight. So everything else sorted out there, 32, 382, 17 and number 6, and somebody there taking the centre with Dan Clark in car number 203. 33, Peter Faulding has a little side swipe there at the number 189, yet more marker tyres being moved onto the centre of the raceway as the traffic hurdles down the home straight. Paul Harrison in car number 2 doing his best after what looked like a dodgy start to make up for time and ground, being held back by back marks at the moment. Dan Clark also with a very erect rear tyre amongst other problems. Stephen Toon going down the back straight, slowly but surely, getting a bit more experience as Steve Kaiser tries to come underneath him in car number 338. The leader's number 16, Rob Newson, Tristan May in car number 27. Oh, but who's that gone all over on that far side? Goodness me, it was Keith Chambers in car number 250. Barry Heath pulls off in 343. There's the lead car. 27, that's the man who's now leading the pack. 27, the man now leading the field, settling in not quite well over on that far side. Tristan May in car number 27. Well, at least he's having a moment of glory and handling the car well. 27, and that could be Kaiser that's moved up into second place in car number 380. A big burst of power down the home straight with Rob Perry right behind him in 217, and then Newsom in car number 16, followed by Phil Work in car number 6. The man who's leading though is Tristan May out of turn 4 underneath the starter's rostrum. It's Tristan May in car number 27 with halfway next time Mr. Starter. So as we're about to move into the second half, it's Tristan May in car number 27 who leads from Stephen Kaiser in car number 380, followed by Rob Perry in 217 in third position. Then comes Newsom in car number 16 in fourth place. Then in fifth place is number 6 Phil Wilk. 33 Peter Faulding is 6th. In seventh place could well be Ray Witts in car number 180. All of them moving around here very rapidly now. One or two drivers making a mistake or two in the opening half, keen to see if they can recover some of the lost ground, and they really are chumming it around here long eaten tonight. Tony Williams is one of them in car number 83, and so of course was Keith Chambers in car number 250. The leaders then going through again. It is still Tristan May in car number 27 with that second place man Stephen Kaiser trying to get closer each time round, and right behind him just waiting for an opportunity is Rob Perry in car number 217. Down and round the pit bend turn they go. One of those cars, it looks like Steve Toon going out a little bit on the wide side there. Doesn't trouble May at all. He's still there in car number 27 for 382 and 217 inch 5 next time. And yellow's Mr. Stardom. So that incident there being dealt with, the driver's okay, he's safe out.
Can we remind you, please, that we're on a situation where we don't want to see mechanics on track.
He's still there, car number 27, 217 inch 5 next time. And yellow's Mr. Stardom. The greens go down, so we're back under racing. It's Tristan May in car number 27 from Kaiser in car number 380. I know the pressures are really on up front as Kaiser tries to slip inside of Tristan May as they go down the back straight. Rob Perry's right up there as well. Once again Kaiser tries to get on the inside as they go around that turn. Tristan May loses in car number 27, almost takes the two leaders out. But the man who comes through is Rob Perry in 217. And Peter Fording in car number 33. Fording now chasing after Perry in 217. So it's 217.33. And 380 down that far side. Fording coming through. No, not yet. He's not 217. 33 and 180. First, second, and third from 380 and number 2 Paul Harrison. Rob Perry in 217 hanging on. Peter Fording closing up. Is he going to use the bumper? Not that time he isn't. Around the pit bend turn into the home straight, and he's still Perry in car number 217. Peter Fording in car number 33. This time the bumper goes in an effort to push Perry wide in 217. Peter Fording down, still not able to get underneath him. Ray Witts waiting in the wings in car number 180 in third position. Once again Fording with a quick burst down the back straight. This time manages to get on that inside line and push Perry right to the outside and take the lead. So it's Fording in car number 33 for Perry in 217 and Witts in car number 180. Then comes Stephen Kaiser in car number 380 and Paul Harrison in car number 2. 33 Peter Fording down that back straight, already opening up a gap between first and second positions, but Perry though holding onto that second place in 217 and not allowing Witts to get any closer. It's checker flag time and down it goes for Peter Fording in car number 33 from Rob Perry in 217 and Ray Witts in car number 180, followed by Stephen Kaiser in 380, Paul Harrison in car number 2. And well, as to the rest, that'll have to be confirmed, the charts carefully checked. Well, one or two more to come through. And that will do us, Mr. Stardo. Ready, please. Peter Fording then, ladies and gentlemen, car number 33. 59H24. And the green flags go down, and we are now racing the Formula 2 consolation of the meeting event. Cars are running around, oh, and trouble right in the middle there. But all sorts of things, 471 slipping and sliding across the track. 750 and 259 in their own little battle over on the far side. The number 10 car struggling just a little bit. White top novice driver. There in car number 414. Goes through, taking it somewhat steadily and looking as if he could well find himself being pushed a little bit by 955 at any time now. See if that happens as they go down that back straight. 180.87 along with number H24, 242 and 559 towards the back of the pack. And most of them taking a little while to get to grips with the situation out there on track. 414, 955, 471, 614 and 903, 885 and Jay Bagley in car number 9. Still tending to take it a little bit on the easy side. Alan Vale in car number 515 pulls off to safety at centre green, and got 9.55 now the lead car. Just check and see what happens there. Oh, an 8.44 having a go at car number 242 down there, and in fact eventually getting hooked up. 6.14 now the leader, 6.14. Richard Prince now in the lead in car number 6.14. The lead already changed several times in this event. It's Richard Prince's turn for at least a little while to have a go up front. Jamie Bagley in car number 9 making slow progress. In fact, he could well be in the placings now, having moved up slowly but surely throughout the first 4 or 5 laps. Already several casualties out there on the centre green. And the 239 car of Jeff Coleman smoking, tyre smoking. Obviously bumper caught up on the tyre, creating a problem for him, which means that he won't be getting very far in this consolation event. Martin Heath goes by in car number 242, and he's at the moment chasing the tail end of the 471 car of Matthew King. 95 now gone into the lead. Mark Nelson in car number 95. 6.14 is all over the place on turns 1 and 2. Peter Harbers in car number 8 has a go at the number 13 car of Andy Ford. Doesn't quite connect as he hopes to do so, as a result of which he goes out wide and loses a little bit of ground, and it's halfway next time, Mr. Starter. So, will there be any more changes in this second half? Well, one rather thinks that there will be. Oh, and that's the number 242 car there having a go of Martin Heath. And Andy Ford was the man on the receiving end of quite an amount of hard creative bumper work, and eventually Ford decides that he'll put his foot hard down, slides out and takes Martin Heath with him. 750 is also doing strange things. That's Paul Booner there right in the middle of the track. He comes back on after seemingly losing it and sliding onto the green. Number 9, Jamie Bagley, is actually in second place at the moment. So there's the lead cars going through again. 5 next time, Mr. Starter. 95 in the lead. Mark Nelson, Jamie Bagley just behind him in car number 9, so it's 95 at number 9. Still mixing it with the back markers and trying to slice their way through them now, these lead cars. Bagley in car number 9 just getting very close to that number 95 car, close enough in fact at any time now perhaps to use the bumper. And be interesting to see if indeed anybody else gets really close to have a go before that checker flag goes down. We're moving into the last few laps of this event. Number 95 and number 9, first and second. That's going to change surely now. No, it won't, because Jamie Bagley in fact has lost it, and that's given the opportunity for Mark Nelson to break away in car number 95 once again and put a gap between first and second places, as you will see as they come round again. Nothing untoward happening with the 3-lap board out. Interesting to see if anyone else can now make an impression. And indeed, despite that problem a couple of laps ago, the only man who is likely to make an impression is Bagley in car number 9, because once again he's right up behind the leader. Seemingly lost quite a bit of ground and then made it right up again. And if indeed anything's going to happen, it's going to happen very quickly, because time is running out. Mr. Starter's getting the checkered flag ready. It looks at this stage as if it could be a win for Mark Nelson in car number 95, but he's still got to get across that line. However, it looks all set, so as he comes down the home stretch, there he goes. Number 95 first from Jamie Bagley in second position, and the 955 car clips the fence post as he comes down there and rips off a chunk of the back end of the car, which is a good job it happened when it did. Otherwise, of course, he would have been black flagged in any case. 1 or 2 more slow cars to come through, And that will do us, Mr. Starter. We can have the reds out if you would, please. Required. Bit slippy out there in the opening stages. Warwick though doing it nicely. Car number 307 winds it up, turned it around 1 and 2. Gord still with him in 274. Stu Fellows in car number 13 moves on the inside of Will Garrow in car number 22. Away goes Gaunt in 274. So, Warwick leading in car number 307. Dan Clark in number 203, not really busting a gut as yet, but still managing to put cars behind him, which of course he wants to do, and he'll be putting a few more in because they're all slipping and sliding all over the place on the bit bend turn, and that's enabled Warwick to come bouncing through very nicely. And for Dan Clark also to move up quite quickly in 203. Keith Chambers is caught up in car number 250 with the number 403 car, which has come to a halt right on the start-finish line. .307 and 16 first and second last time round. That could well change because I think that was Warwick in a bit of trouble, and indeed he is. But he's in a bit more now because Rob Newson's just trampled all over the rear wheel, as a result of which Warwick has lost the tyre. So, what's going to happen now? Well, take a little bit of sorting out going on because it looks as if we've got Dan Clark in car number 203 leading from to Stu Bate in second place. 22 Will Yarrow third, but now second in actual fact because he shot round that corner and made up quite a useful bit of ground, while Stu Bate was struggling, and which he's still doing over there on the far side. So the leader is Darren Clark in car number 203 from 22 Will Yarrow and 175 Rob Pearce. It's halfway next time, Mr. Starter. Off goes Gaunt in car number 274. Dan Clark in car number 203. Rob Pearce in car number 175. Stu Bate amazingly still in third position in car number 32. Now this indeed could be quite interesting because of course... Sorry? Yellow flags, Mr. Starter, please. Yellows, if you would. It's right trouble over there on the bend turn, which will be sorted. Towards the halt, Dan Clark, number 203. Yeah, I mean, they've got the 9. Go on, and the green flags are waving. Formula 2 Grand Final here at Station Road, Long Eaton gets underway. It should be quite good. The track, in fact, looking in reasonably good shape, not too slippery, and it'll soon be drying out anyway as the cars motor around here. Fair old rate of knots, a 20 lapper, remember this one, lots of cars out there, and already the 273 car looked as if it was going to go plunging into the wires just in front of race control. Quick evasive action prevented the lap from doing so. 559, Bert Finnegan goes by, still towards the back of the pack, of course, but there's a long way to go and a lot of ground to be made up. As the leaders come through, it's car number 469, currently leading the pack. 798. Oh, still that's Mark Sargent, very mustily prepared little car that, panting in car number 188, and the number 159 car of Jonathan Lewin goes roaring round turns 1 and 2 and down the back straight, reeling cars in quite rapidly all the way round and forging a quick way to the front of the pack. Bagley goes by in car number 9, 798 again and 335, along with Scottish Scotland in car number 34 and number 70, Brian Shadbolt. Martin Heath there in number 242, shows H24, Willy Peders, the Formula 2 Briski European champion. .498, 559, 344, 642 and 242, 871 and 575. 871 and 575, 673 and H24. There we go. 885, 197, 95 and 903. Bagley in car number 9 and 228 Simon Ricketts. So number 70 as well there. Number 40. 188, 159. So the leader at the moment is number 95. He's just gone through there. Number 95, Mark Nelson. 903 in second place. Roger Mitchell. Sparks and smoke flying from the rear of the 885 car. But at least it's still moving around there quite rapidly. Through goes Scottish Scotland again and Brian Shadbolt in 34 and 70. Anton in car number 188 and Mike Dignam in car number 40. Dave Luscombe in car number 642. Interesting to see which way he'll fly as he goes around there and comes out of that turn again. 559, the man Bert Finnegan, who is surprisingly enough not quite as close to the front as one would have anticipated, even at this stage. Still number 95. And it's halfway next time, Mr. Starter, please. 95, still your lead car. Luscombe goes by again in 642. This time he's just taken Darren Cottrell in number 575 round the outside. Mark Woodall goes by in 335, so does Bagley in number 9. And the number 70 car, Brian Shadbolt again. Still no change as far as... Oh, that was a bit close there. The number 885 car really getting in the way of passing traffic, as a result of which he slips and slides all over the place and ends up right in the middle of the track, making life difficult for those immediately behind him. However, a quick burst of power gets himself out of the way, opens up that corner again. One or two cars littered around the raceway, and one or two retirements moved on to the safety of the centre green. However, the majority of cars in this grand final, over 20 laps, still running. .885 getting it together a bit better than he was in the past. Oh, and Luscombe about to be on the receiving end of a nudge. With 5 next time, Mr. Starter, please. Oh, but that's somebody else in the wires. Scottish Scotland, in fact, in car number 34. Bouncing into the wires here on the home straight, just prior to the starter's rostrum. Bounces back, not quite into the racing line, refires it up and gets away before any serious problems are encountered. Luscombe pulls off in car number 642. He was doing quite nicely until then. And 673 goes herring past extremely quickly. Dignan in car number 40. Scottish Scotland in car number 34. Interesting to see if the situation is going to remain as it was. Oh, and there's somebody sliding. Oh, and two of them in the fence right by the pit gate. .95 and 9, very close as it was in one of the preceding events, you will notice. But it's number 95 and 9 in the closing stages of this one. Keep your eyes on those two cars as they go down the back straight into the pit bend turn. Numbers 95 and 9. First and second places into the home straight underneath the starter's rostrum with 3 to go. And a little touch of the bumper might well do the trick. And it's Bagley who puts that bumper in car number 9. And I hope they're pushing that 95 car wide, which he's done. So it's car number 9 who goes into the lead. The 95 car of Mark Nelson goes herring after him down the back straight. Bagley in car number 9 leading. Slides that car around 3 and 4 as the time rapidly is beginning to run out. Can the number 95 car get back into contention? Bagley in car number 9 from car number 95, Mark Nelson in that second position, and those two cars not under any pressure as far as the rest of the field are concerned at this stage in the event. But it looks like a win for Bagley. He timed his challenge correctly, comes out of turn 4 for the last time, down the home straightaway. There's the checkers, he takes it in car number 9 from number 95, Mark Nelson in second position. Well, that was a turn up for the books because Bagley had been dogging the leader for some considerable time. Mark Nelson looked comfortable until a couple of 3 laps to go, and then Bagley decided to make his bid for it, timed his challenge very, very nicely indeed, slipped through with a little bit of a bumper job, turning wide, and that was that. Reds, Mr. Starter. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that final, give him a nice round of applause, please. He's doing it the hard way. Number 9, Jamie Bagley. 50, Keith Chambers, 73, Rob Cowley, 175, Rob Pierce, 180, Ray Wicks, right on drive, anyway, with number 2, 400, 175. Pierce underway. 33, Peter Fording completing the lineup. And Bruce Smith in car number 391 also at the back there. So, the green flag goes down and we're getting the first event underway. 1, 2, 3 of them in a mess down there by the look of it on that bend, trying to sort each other out before the leaders come through. Newsom in the lead, car number 16, trouble down on the bottom turn with 2 cars hitched right up in the middle of the bend, making life very, very difficult. Again, they're backing off and they're hoping that the track will be cleared. It's certainly cleared on the top end. There's a better way round now on the pit bend turn as well. Peter Fording in car number 33, just moving past Ray Witts in the very early stages in car number 180. There's the number 16 car. Craig Howard in that second position in car number 52. Is Kaiser up there in third position? It looks as if he might be in car number 380. And Howard has disappeared in car number 52. He's gone. And that immediately puts Kaiser right up into second place and into a very, very good position in the very early stages of the event. And in fact, as he comes into the home straightaway, it might well be that Kaiser's in the lead in car number 380, which indeed he is. He's gone past Newsom in car number 16, and Perry could move up into second place in car number 217. Interesting indeed. 391, Andrew Smith got the slight edge at the moment on Junior Wayman in 515, but Wayman has just moved past a fellow red topper, goes herring after Andrew in car number 391. Could be interesting this because in the last couple of meetings Andrew has managed to pop Mr. Wayman away with a couple of laps to go, so maybe it could be a revenge night tonight, who knows. We'll keep an eye on them just in case it happens, as I'm sure we wouldn't want to miss it. Wave yellows, Mr. Starter, wave yellows. Newsom, of course, has pulled off, which might well mean that Chambers is up there in the early stages in car number 250. There's another ding-dong down there on the pit bend turn with 2 or 3 cars involved, and the field seems to be thinning out each time round. Kaiser then in car number 380 from 217, and Andrew Smith in car number 391 in that third position now. Away goes Perry in 217. He slid right out, this time on the toe turn. So life's beginning to get interesting up front as they come hurtling down the home straight. Kaiser in car number 380 from Andrew Smith, who's in that second position in car number 391, and Junior Wayman in car number 515, and then Keith Chambers in 250, And what could well be Rob Pearson, car number 175. Rob Pearson in a bit of trouble there. Sparks flying from beneath the cars as they go down that back straight, coming into the home stretch. Is still catering, car number 380. It looks as if Andy Smith might have had a problem in car number 391, and whilst he was dealing with it, Junior Wayman slipped through to take second position, and they go chasing each other down the back straight. Kaiser still in the lead in car number 380, coming around 3 and 4. And there are some youngsters right here in front of the stand to get back behind the rails, please, if you would. All you youngsters back behind the rails, back there, if you would. Meanwhile, there's more problems over there on the far side with the dust flying all over the place. It'll be interesting to see what happens next. Oh, well, we're at the halfway next time, Mr. Starter, and we've got 380 in the lead, being chased now all the way by Junior Wayman in car number 515, who's right behind him and just looking for the chance. Andrew Smith dropped down just a little bit in car number 391. Out of turn 4, still in the lead is Kaiser. Oh, and Kaiser then loses it, and Junior Wayman just saw a chance round on the outside, which could have been dodgy indeed. He took it, blasted his way past on the outside of the home straight to take the lead. Into the little bit of a dust cloud down there on the pit bend turn, but it's not slowing Junior Wayman down. 515. Kaiser still there in car number 380, and he's being chased by Andrew Smith in car number 391. They are still third. Now Kaiser, in fact, is he going to have a little nub? He is indeed. He has a go at Junior, and they come out of that turn, and it's changed again. It was Yellow, in fact, who was involved in that little lot. It looked as if that was going to be a bit of a manoeuvre as they came out of that turn. One of the black markers, in fact, had a pop at him on that turn, but Junior, in fact, now well away by the look of it in car number 515 from Andrew Smith in car number 391. And the 33, Peter Faulding, now third. So, 1, 2, 3. As he goes flying down the home straight for the last time in this event. Powers it nicely around 1 and 2. Doesn't really bust a gut down the back straight, he doesn't have to. In fact, he is off just a little bit round the pit bend turn, because he knows the checkered flag is his, which it is. 515 Junior Wayman first across the line from Andrew Smith in car number 391 and Peter Faulding in car number 33. So the first 3 places taken once again by second generation drivers. And there he is, the winner of tonight's grand final for the Brisker Formula 1 stock cars, ladies and gentlemen, 515 Junior Wayman. '73, Rob Halley. Number 2, Paul Harrison. 391, Andrew Smith. 33, Peter Faulding. And of course the man with the 1 lap handicap as winner of the grand final, and thereby effectively starting at the front of the pack, 515 Junior Wayman. Right, there's 3 of them in trouble right the way down there before they even cross the start-finish line. 1 of them restarts, 2 of them don't. There's another 2 in trouble over on that far side, so let's see what's happening now. Junior Wayman in car number 515, he's there. 403, 32, 413, 22 at 217. 380, Chris Lloyd in 284. 33, Peter Faulding, 391, Andrew Smith. So who's in the lead there at the moment? He's got 403. Leader is 403, or was last time round. And again a car going out wide there. That was 515. 403. 413, 22. So, this Slox Line sponsored Grand National Championship event. With car number 403 in the middle there. Number 2, Paul Harrison, still moving as Stephen Kaiser there in car number 380. It looked for a minute as if he was about to lose that on the home straight. Didn't quite happen. That's the Halfway next time, Mr. Starter. 4:03 and 4:13. And 22 Will Yarrow. Now that's interesting because those first three cars, almost as if they were on a tow rope. The 4:03 car in fact relinquishes the lead and drops straight down into third place, and it could be Will Yarrow in car number 22 who's actually leading, but it isn't. It's Matt Bennett in 4:13 from Will Yarrow in car number 22. Yarrow in car number 22, 4:03, 33, 391 and number 2. So, the back time. Down it goes. Will Yarrow takes it in car number 22. The rest coming through. And red straight away, Mr. Starter, please.